Chapter 8, Craven Finale, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Ah, yes. We last left off with the crew scarred for life. After killing Jean's wife, the group decides that it's best to head off to the Craven house with Kip in order to stop a wizard from being resurrected. You know, typical Sunday stuff. After entering the graveyard behind the house, Lythander expertly opened a bunch of gates while sacrificing his best friend, his lockpick. Rest in peace, lockpick.
Oh no.
Peace. The group runs into Annie controlling a ghosty lady Northewyn. Lythander knocked her out on the second try, and after she screamed, "Why did you hit me?"
To clarify, we're talking about Annie, not the ghost.
Yes, thank you for reading it
Annie.
exactly the way I pictured it in my head. Reading it.
You're welcome. And the Fisher fam tried to Steven Universe negotiate with the ghost. Too bad Anarchy's angle to the issue was to constantly bring up Granny Sood, who Northewyn hates. Still, didn't stop Lythander and Anarchy's dumb arses from wafting incense and imitating family photos. Jim, on the other hand, got super scared and aged 10 years. Still, he put on a brave face and a ducking mask, only for him to walk into Anarchy and Kip in a fight to the death, and Lythander trying to find hidden doors. Jim helped him out a bit, and Anarchy knocked Kip out of his possession. After some healing up, the group tried to sneak into the next room with no luck. Jean was like, "Hey dudes, wanna sit back and see a cool resurrection? Not a fan that you killed my wife, but meh, thanks for not killing my daughter?" Lythander and Anarchy proceed to try to distract Jean from his resurrection through nomming and light spells, and vial swiping as well. Jim gets possessed this time, and Kip was like, "Dang it, not again. Round 2 of possession fights!" Anarchy loses a chip off her arm to an iguana as Lythander pounces on the Dark Wizard like an angry cat. Xavier and Sood enter the room, and that gets the ghost lady pretty mad, pretty good. So, naturally, Jim tries to kill his old lady counterpart instead of Kip. Sood starts to talk to Northewyn, and this seems to help Jim out of his possession a bit. Too bad both his kids got blasted with a loose fireball, along with a wizard boy, Jean. He also got blasted. As the jeweler tried to free his dead wizard buddy via explosion. Don't question it, fire is the best method of waking up the dead. Lythander seems to be dying pretty good, but Anarchy tanked a fireball, somehow. She gets super fired up, and stabilizes Lythander from death saves. Jim is super fired up as well, so much so that he summons a fire spirit for the first time to kick some tush. Sood, meanwhile, apologizes to Northewyn for unknown reasons and kills herself to rest in peace with her sister. Everything was chill. Until the ground shook, and Craven House basement started collapsing, because Jean set a fire and it burned down the house. Whoa! Actually, though, it's just the Dark Wizard yeeting himself into the sky. It's fine, guys. Still, time for Team Fisher to skedaddle, except for Lythander, who runs back to help Annie, and the team freaks out, wondering if he got buried alive. Especially Anarchy, who runs off in panic, trying to save her bro through the graveyard entrance with the rest of the group close behind her. Lythander is fine, guys. Relax. Annie's gone, though. The whole crew gives Lythander a big hug, and back on the west side, turns out a lot of people died from poisoned beer. Well, at least they went out happy. Anarchy goes to help the sick with Kyle, and Jim and Lythander find out about Charlie's ruined food and drink. Lythander also maybe has just reunited with a certain gnome Pop, who got some angry letters as of late. And with that, we begin by introducing you to the cast of the Siblings podcast, starting with Kitty Doe.
Hi, I'm Kitty Doe. Tonight I will be playing Lythander, the charming, suave, beautiful, handsome, daring, dashing, heroic rogue.
Can we edit some of those out? Because it's rude to blatantly lie to your audience.
No.
Okay then. Jack, Parnell Animation.
Sup, fellow pandas? I'm Jack from Parnell Animation. I make cartoons and stuff.
And I also play Jim, an old man who may or may not be your favorite old man of all time, but he competes for that position with Danny DeVito. So it's a tough competition.
Oh boy.
Oh, he also likes to drink beer and light fires. So, yeah. He is basically in competition with Danny DeVito.
That basically sums up Jim. And last, but certainly not least, our favorite little gnome? Question mark? Anarchy.
Hello, I'm Gina. I make funky music at Gina's Funky Music, where you can find funky music. Go figure. And I am playing tonight's Ayaki. And I am not a gnome, and Annie still has my fancy clothes. Well, that's...
I forgot about that. She
has my fancy clothes.
She has your fancy clothes.
That basically sums up our crew. What an intro. And if you're here, then you're already on my channel, so you know what I do.
I'm better than
Maybe on
Danny
the
DeVito,
podcast.
right?
The fantastic
Maybe
DM.
not on the podcast. The fantastic DM. On my YouTube channel, I do a little bit of D&D stuff, a little bit of artsy stuff, occasionally some math stuff. It's a conglomeration of what makes me me. It's just kind of where I live on YouTube, my corner of the internet. Anyway, with that, we are re-immersed where we left off at the end of our second part of the season finale. Was Lythander, who was trying to help people get some stuff cleaned up, trying to help people sort out dead bodies and the like, drinking. He was getting drunk.
He was sharing a drink.
He was sharing a drink with who?
Everyone. He took a bottle from Charlie.
Yes!
He was sharing a drink with everyone.
I'm just giving sign language about drinking, and I'm like, Lythander was drinking his problems away. He was getting drunk. I don't remember this.
Oh,
He was
Lythander.
giving the rest of the bottle to homeless Tim.
That's right. He got a bottle of the nice stuff after paying Charlie quite a bit to help with, offsetting the
A
cost of
platinum.
lost goods. Yes, a platinum, that's what it was. And he took a bottle of the nice stuff, which cost 15 gold, actually. No, not really. But it might have. He didn't technically ask.
He asked if he could take it.
He did ask if he could take it. Maybe she just didn't care after the town was destroyed. Who knows? But he was walking around, he'd taken a swig, he was sharing swigs with people, trying to lift cheer a little bit, until he was eventually giving the rest of it to homeless Tim, because homeless Tim needs another drink in his life. When suddenly, there was a voice cutting through the white noise and everything surrounding him of the busyness of the city that had this very high-pitched tone to it of, Northander!
Lythander's shoulders bunch up towards his ears for a second before his head slowly turns around just to look and see.
There is a gnome pushing his way
Run.
through the crowd. You run.
Yes.
All right.
I'm running all the way to the tavern, hopefully, to
You're running
hide
to a
behind.
specific place.
Yeah, to hide
Okay.
behind Jim.
You're running to hide behind Jim. Make a couple dexterity checks for me, because you've got to push your way through crowds.
19 plus 7 is 26.
Okay.
18 plus 7 is 25.
You do pretty well through the first couple of checks, shoving your way by people. Ankaros is not doing so well at some point. You're pretty sure you lost him before you get to the tavern.
Keep running.
Keep running into the tavern. All right, you basically run into the door as somebody's coming out of the tavern, so the door was starting to swing out as you went to push it in, because it's a two-way swinging door, and you just kind of clap into it a little bit, but you can kind of bounce and, stumble off and still make your way in as there's a person that's like, oh, geez, I'm...
It's okay, Kyle. Jump behind the bar. Look at Charlie. I'm not here.
I thought Kyle was with Anarchy.
I don't know where Kyle is.
Yeah,
Kyle's
Kyle's
just
with
the
me.
level at which the West Craven guy was like, I'm sorry, that made me think he's not like a normal West Cravener.
Well, he hit you with the door. He's feeling like it's pretty much his fault. It is not Kyle, unfortunately. Kyle is with Anarchy. But it was just a guy who genuinely feels
Sorry,
bad.
shut up, Hedrick. He jumps behind the counter. Looks up at Charlie. I was never here.
Kid, you good?
I was never here.
The hell is your problem? Now you've insulted Hedrick. That was your first mistake and you're hiding.
He keeps hiding behind the counter.
So
Hedrick was
Charlie,
walking over.
what do we do about this? Like, this is really awkward, isn't it?
You hiding from someone specific?
Tiny gnome. Not anarchy.
Hiding from a gnome?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you get up high?
Lythander starts to No, he drops back down. No, that's bad. He keeps hiding.
We ain't got any gnomes in this city. The doors swing open. Anyone seen a boy with big ears? I know he can hear me.
Lythander slowly covers his ears.
Aww.
And how may we help you today at this bar?
Hi, I'm Ankaros. Looking for Lythander?
For Lythander.
Yeah, you seen him?
About yay high, really nice hair, hits on people all the time.
Sounds like him.
Haven't seen him today.
Where's he normally? And he's looking around.
At Kip's.
He's normally just out and about. He kind of just runs around, disappears all the time, shows up.
14.
He's a weird kid.
He's now studying you slightly.
Ooh,
Walking over. What's your story, old man?
Well, I owned a bar, burnt down, traveled here. It was like an attack here, and now I'm helping out at this bar.
He walks a circle around you, kind of studying you. Make a perception check.
Okay, so perception, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so 19, 20, 21, 22.
Woo!
All right. So you don't know where he is?
No, not at the moment.
He looks at Charlie. I'll give you 10 gold for his location.
Lythander looks up to Charlie with these really big sad eyes.
Aw.
To make a persuasion?
I'm
Big
make a
anime eyes.
persuasion.
12.
Charlie's eyes linger on you for a brief second before looking forward again. If you're looking for trouble, you've come to the wrong place, buddy. And Charlie leans forward on the counter. I suggest you carry on.
Ah, hell yeah, Charlie.
And Akros leans back. This gnome. I'm sorry, you don't know his name yet. This gnome
No, he
leans.
introduced himself.
No, he
and said, "I'm
introduced
Ankaros, I'm looking
himself.
for Lythander."
Oh, he did. That's right. Ankaros leans back slightly, looking up. I ain't afraid of no behemoth.
Ooh.
Bar fight. Bar fight. Bar
Maybe you ain't
fight.
afraid of me. But you ought to be afraid of my community. What are you? Some tiny little nobody passing through town? Get lost.
Nobody.
Do you say that?
Very quietly, Lythander says that. Do I make a sneak?
Yes. Actually, damn it. For how quiet it is. Usually I do Constitution for how loud or quiet your voice tends to carry.
14. No, wait, that's 19, so it's 17. I saw because it's upside down, I saw 6 and 1, I just reversed it in my head. I'm like,
Okay.
16.
Fine. I'll be around. And he turns and he walks out.
Lythander waits an extra 5 seconds before his head slowly rises up from behind the bar.
You in some kind of trouble.
Yeah,
I
Charlie,
wrote some
spill.
very angry letters to him.
Why the hell would you write angry letters to a guy who would
And
go
now he's trying to
looking for
kill you?
I think he wants to hurt me.
Well, why would you write angry letters to him?
Because I was angry!
For fuck's sake, kid.
I'm sorry. I don't have a lot of forethought.
Lythander.
I think 3 thought would have done you fine there.
Lythander, you're a good kid, but sometimes you're so stupid.
I know.
He's probably going to be here in town looking for you.
That's fine. I'm as invisible as... Well, you wouldn't know because it's invisible. Hopping back over the bar.
There is a way around my bar.
Sorry. He hops back over the bar and goes and walks out.
Lythander, I just cleaned that damn thing.
Sorry.
Don't you dare hop over the bar, go around, only to go around again.
I'm sorry, old man.
All right, so what can we do about this gnome?
Just let him be. Let him live his life.
Aside from maybe kick him down.
Could try to have him killed.
No, none of it.
He's a threat to the community.
He's not a threat to the community. He's just a threat to me.
You're part of the community, ain't you?
Yes.
So if he's threatening your life...
He's not threatening my life. He's threatening me feeling okay. Like, a really bad bruise would threaten somebody, but not, like, kill them.
You scared of a bruise?
Yeah. Don't hurt me. Yeah, move behind Jim.
I think you faced a little more of a bruise when you got a fireball to the face earlier.
Or a what?
There was a whole thing with a big...
No, there was a nothing. There was a nothing that happened.
Yeah. I gotta stop letting travelers into my bar.
Sorry.
Crazy, all of you.
We love you, Charlie.
Yeah, I get it. Travelers can be weird. Did I ever tell you about this guy with a frog that he claimed could talk? He named it Kermit.
I have a question if you don't mind me asking.
Sure.
What are the odds that Ankaros bumps into Anarchy and Kyle?
You are on the west side.
Anarchy, don't you dare.
Make a percentage check.
I'm very curious. I need to know.
Anarchy, how could you inadvertently throw Lythander under the bus?
It's a 63.
You two almost walk smack into each other. Look at that.
No.
Look at that.
You rolled a 64.
Sometimes when I'm doing meetup rolls, I have both parties roll a percent, and I just, depending on how hard it'll be, how unlikely it is, I'll determine how close the two rolls need to be to each other.
But, like, you guys are almost at the same height, so it's so easy to see each other.
But I rolled a 64 and you rolled a 63, so, like, you two basically walk into each other, like, 2 feet outside of the bar.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you alright?
Sorry. No, I'm perfectly fine. He's got his hands up on your arms to steady you a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Are you all right?
Do you want me to help you out? I'm fine.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't you worry, miss. My, can I see? That's some very nice armor of yours. Make a perception check. Me? Yes. All right.
Oh,
Don't you do it, Icarus.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's a 9. What'd I lose?
Are you feeling all right?
I'm feeling fine. Why do you ask?
I didn't hit you too hard. I'm sorry.
No, I should be
was
sure
coming
if I
out
hit
of
you
that
too hard.
bar. I was coming out of that bar a little bit, tense. I'm looking for
This
this friend
thing's
of mine.
solid quartz, and it hit you.
Your armor's made of solid quartz.
Yes.
Where did you get it? If you don't mind my asking.
Family.
Huh. Got a family of... Would that even be blacksmithing anymore?
Hard to say. A very religious family wants me to work very hard. And it's for medical purposes.
So you're the religious type.
A little?
So, have you seen a boy...
my name's Anarchy, by the way.
Ankaros.
Sorry, you were
It's
saying?
nice- It's nice to meet you. And he shakes your
Ankaros.
hand and then kisses your hand with a deep little bow.
I know that name.
You do. My reputation precedes me.
No, my best friend, he always talks about you. Or he mentions a person named Ankaros, anyways.
Your best friend wouldn't happen to be Lythander, would it?
You're Ankaros!
Yes, I'm Ankaros! Have you seen Lythander? I lost him. He went running through the crowd. I think something spooked him. I tell you, if you didn't check
Wait,
under his bed
does
at night,
Anarchy
he
know-
wouldn't go to sleep.
Does Anarchy know where she is? Where he is?
No,
I can't remember if they
where
just-
Lythander is.
No,
Don't think a
unfortunately,
plan was
we
formally
parted ways.
set.
We parted ways. I was helping out Kyle with some medical stuff.
Do you know where he happens to be staying at the end of the day?
The end of the day? Well, no, that got destroyed.
Oh, he
Earthquake.
looks around a little bit. Yes, I can see there's been quite a little bit of ruckus around here.
I mean, I could help you look for him. Kyle, do you want to help? I think
Kyle Kyle is still with you, and he chuckles quietly, like, I'm sure he's around somewhere. Should we maybe check with Kip? He likes to hover around Kip.
Oh, that's true.
Who's this Kip person?
Oh, you should ask Lythander.
Is Kip a boy or a girl?
A boy? Why do you ask?
Thought so. Just curious.
Oh,
He
okay.
likes to hover around this Kip person?
Yes.
Well, why don't we go check there? Do we know where Kip is, by any chance? I don't know what he looks like.
Do we know where Kip is?
Kip was,
He was on patrol all the time.
yeah, but he was with you guys when you came back from the graveyard. Now, I don't know, you guys all split up.
We just kind of ditched Kip.
Oh, gosh. I guess we could check some hot spots.
He might
Lythander
be
would
with,
hang
oh
out.
no, he hates Xavier. Kyle rubs the back of his head slightly. I don't would be.
I know this is the first thing Anarchy would think of. Do I really want to do this? Have you checked the bar?
I was just in the bar just a second ago.
He likes to hang out there.
Well, why don't we go check for Kip?
Okay.
It's going to go back into the bar. Kip does like to get a drink there almost every night. Oh, man. And back into the bar they all go.
Who goes? Wait, who goes in first? Who goes in first?
It's probably Kyle.
Okay. Kyle, then what's the order? I need to know based on the jokes I'm planning. I have many jokes ideas.
Oh, and I probably got robbed. I wonder what I got robbed
so
of.
what's the order of people coming in? What joke
Kyle
am I-
first. Anarchy, do you want to be in front of or behind Ankaros? I'll leave it up to you.
Probably in front. She likes
Okay.
to guide people.
I could see Ankaros wanting to be in the back anyway, because the bar keep was just mad at him, so, you know.
Okay.
Hello? Has anybody seen Lythander? We found his friend.
Oh, hey, Anarchy, and oh, what are you doing here, creep?
Hold up. What do you mean, creep?
Oh, also, Ankaros is here.
It's Ankaros. He's the one that Lythander always talks about.
Lythander!
Ankaros!
So you're in here. He's walking over.
Yar, matey.
I got my
Yes, I'm in
eye
here.
on
You a pirate now?
No.
Didn't think so.
Yes, sir.
Kind of far from the water, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
What you doing hiding from me, boy?
I wasn't hiding. I was stretching my legs.
Yeah, it's funny. He came in right after you left.
I didn't get but 5 feet outside the bar.
Yeah,
Funny how these
he's a,
things work when your
he's a
back
weird
is
kid. He
turned.
kind of just crawled in the window.
Make a deception check.
It's like Scott Pilgrim. Crashed the window. He just
Stand
left.
a chance.
Oh,
He
God.
knows you so well.
I got 17 on my deception, so
Oh gosh, Ankaros got a nat 20, so and he's already really
Oh.
good at insight.
oh, okay.
Ankaros is wise, unlike other people.
He's very wise.
I did it bad, didn't I?
You guys want to try lying to me
you
again?
did your
Lythander
best.
smiles big. Why would I
No,
lie?
that smile ain't get you out of anything right now, boy.
Why would I lie to you?
It's over. Why are you hiding from me? He's not walking a circle around you.
I ain't hiding from you.
Wait, you're not gonna hurt Lythander, are you?
He's not gonna hurt me.
The hell do I look like?
I don't know. I just met you.
And this is crazy.
He curls his fingers a little bit at you, Lythander.
Lythander bends down.
Smacks you upside the head good once.
Ow!
Wait, don't hurt him.
Hey, only I get to bonk
now he's-
Lythander.
He's been through enough today as is.
Now that you're bent down, he has now grabbed your cheeks and he's now checking your face and he's moving you around, turning you, lifting your shirt. He's now checking
He's
you
all
over.
bird from the.
What are you doing to him? Anarchy just like gets in the way and just like
Oh,
tries to.
are you
pry
trying
him
to
off?
shove Ankaros away because he's already got his hands on Lythander?
She's prying him off.
All right, make an opposed strength check. Wait. Okay.
Should make a strength check on him holding
15.
on to Lythander too.
15.
15. Okay. You managed to get yourself pried between them, and he steps back without too much struggle, it seems.
Lythander starts rubbing his cheeks.
What were you doing to him?
He was just checking me over. It's fine.
Checking you. Do you hear? What?
Like how you check for injuries?
He was like pulling your cheeks and lifting your shirt and what?
How else do you check a boy over for injuries?
Okay, what exactly is your relationship here, guys? Like, what is this?
You smacked him and then you were like,
He's
He's
known Lythander for years.
He's known me since I was like 12, 10, something like that.
oh,
I believe it was
my
12.
apologies.
12.
Oh my god, the way you were running scared like that, I thought this man was gonna kill you.
He was turning scared.
You kidding me?
Lythander smiles at Ankaros.
Are you kidding me right now? What else you been telling these people about
I
me?
didn't say that you were gonna kill me.
No,
You
no,
obviously gave them the
no, that's
impression I was.
actually more of my bad. You know, I jumped to conclusions. You know,
In Lythander's defense, he seems to talk
That-
highly of you.
Yeah, I talk highly of you.
You talk highly of me.
I talk highly of you.
You think highly of me too?
Yes.
is that what you
yes,
guys talk
I
about
do.
when I go to bed?
What?
Because I've got some letters right now that say otherwise.
I don't know what letters you're talking about.
Come here. And he curls his fingers again.
He bends back down.
He stares at you hard for a couple of seconds before gritting his little arms around your shoulders and hugging you tight in your awkward bent down position. This little 3'5" gnome.
Lythander stays in this weird bent down position for a few seconds before he hugs the gnome back. It's good to
Wow.
see you again, Ankaros.
There seems to have been some misunderstandings here.
You're a hard
How'd it
boy
work
to
out?
track down.
I know.
You ain't supposed to run from me.
I know.
Intelligence ain't your best suit, boy.
You taught me
You
well.
ain't very wise.
You taught me
Sure.
how.
He squeezes you as he's hugging you.
Lythander gives him a small squeeze back before rubbing his shoulder. Come on.
I've been worried sick for you.
Me too. Come on, we can't keep hugging like this. This isn't manly.
I got plenty of manly points. You're the one with stuff to lose. Letting go. Besides, chick dig a dude who cares for his kid.
Squeezing Ankaros tighter before moving back a little, putting both of his hands on Ankaros's shoulders and quietly whispering to him, "That girl is 13." And standing up.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No!
Yes.
In that much armor?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
How?
I don't know.
Is she like a species that lives till they're 20?
Can I hear them?
Well, make a perception check.
Yeah,
I don't
can
know
I
if you
do a
heard the
perception check too?
You can
I don't-
both make perception
So
checks.
I don't know if you heard the part where he said that you're only 13, but now everything else is very clearly directed at you.
Oh,
6.
Oh,
okay.
or someone in
Also,
armor.
a 7.
Awful.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Neither of you heard the first couple lines, but you are both getting in hearing at only 13. Really? Like, are they a species that they're 20?
Are you talking about me?
No.
I am 13 mentally.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Is that an issue?
No, you're of no issue to me, sweetie. Why would you be an issue to me?
I don't know.
Lythander starts flicking Jim up and down and Anarchy up and down.
Make a perception check.
Aw.
Please, Lythander, please.
Oh, it's perception. We ain't gonna do well.
I believe in you.
4.
Okay, it wasn't a good roll to begin with, so I don't feel bad like I somehow jeopardized it. You weren't gonna make it no matter what.
Are any of us suspicious that Lythander looked us up and down?
I mean, Lythander just eyed you guys. I mean, it's weird.
Was it
that
like a
he-
really obvious kind of thing?
No, he just kind of stared at you guys like.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's more awkward than anything.
Then that's
more
Lythander.
awkward. He might have been checking you out, and he kind of sort of has an almost boyfriend.
Checking out Jim, because Jim is fabulous.
Fabulous.
He is fabulous.
We got some catching up to do.
Yeah, we do.
I'd like to meet your friends sometime too.
Anarchy,
Hi.
Jim.
Oh, more than just the names.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you both.
For the record, I wasn't lying about the bar story.
I kind of figured.
I can corroborate that, yeah.
You've been to his bar.
No, but he's told me the same story.
Well, you don't know what. I guess you were in here. Someone telling the same story twice don't mean it's true, Lythander.
I believe him.
To be fair,
Figured.
I tend to repeat.
That wouldn't
stories
surprise
a
me.
lot.
It's kind of
Like-
easy
like-
to lie to you.
Like, I'm old, I forget. So I've probably told him, like, God, how long have we known each other now? Oh,
As it is, I believed you anyway.
yeah.
How long you been friends with these two?
A week and a half?
Hello.
Well,
What's up?
traveling by yourself before that.
Lythander smiles at Ankaros.
I have been trying to find you for months.
I know. I kept leaving you letters.
God, that's why I'm here.
I know. See, I didn't let you get too far.
You know I have little legs. You know how long it takes me to make some of those trips that you make? And I ain't exactly as young and spry as I once was.
It's kind of a mood.
Oh my God, relatable. Keeping up with Lythander is. Ugh.
He makes fun of my walking pace sometimes.
You like to hang out with short people and old people, Lythander? Is that how you feel like you're on top of your game?
No.
Because
Wait,
I
we
think there's a
respect each
trend.
other though. We just playful banter.
Oh, he respects me, sort of.
I do.
I hope
Those
so.
letters had no respect in them.
Okay, well, those.
In 10, 20, 50 years, when I look back on our relationship, this is the hard proof I have of our relationship. I don't have other letters. I don't have other pictures, other anything to look on. I have these letters.
Then I'll write to you more.
More of these letters.
No, different letters, better letters.
Because I don't want more of these letters except to track you down.
I'll write you nice letters and remind you about the fact that you basically raised me. It was a great time.
Damn right.
I know.
Wait,
Are
so
you-
this guy basically raised you and you just wrote him angry letters?
Is this your father?
Well,
Adopted.
he calls me Sonny a lot.
I do. That's true.
So I wouldn't put the term father on it.
Icaros lets out this long, kind of drawn out breath before looking over at Charlie. Can I get a scotch?
On the rocks.
We okay with this guy?
Yeah. He's a good guy.
I guess.
I was
I'm honestly
scared
a
of the
little
bonk. Didn't you see him hit me? I was scared of that. I knew it was coming.
I bonk you like 3 times a day.
Yeah, but I don't see them coming.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that your fragile little East Sider spirit was so easily hurt.
I just don't like getting hit.
He has been hit a lot tonight.
Okay, yeah, that's true. He has been hit a lot tonight.
I don't know what I've got that's poisoned, what ain't poisoned.
Oh,
Fine.
I can help you with that.
No, it's not Ankaros. She's being literal.
Wait, Charlie.
What? Pointing at a dead body that's being carted
Yo,
out.
I've seen dead bodies all over this town. I assume something happened.
Hold
Yeah,
I
on.
figured
shit
you were
went
going to
down.
catch me up.
Wait, Charlie.
Charlie looks over at you.
Do you need help differentiating the poisons?
I don't know what poisons they are to try and differentiate. Just
I
know
mean, I
people
could
start
probably-
dropping dead.
No, I could probably help your stock a bit. I know how to, remove poison from food and water and stuff.
Don't that depend on what kind of poison it is?
I'm very good with it.
Poison?
Poison, well, I'm good at removing things from food and water. It's a skill of mine.
Things like poison?
Yes, things like poison.
Don't that depend on what kind of poison it is?
Yes, but I know about a lot of things poisons that people put in food, and I can remove a lot of different poisons if you let me look at the food and investigate it.
All trash to me if you can't do anything. I mean, go for it.
I figure it just saves your stock a little bit.
All the barrels in the back and in the cellar.
Perfect.
It's
Okay,
a lot of stock.
I think Anarchy, because she's mentioning spells, can at least look at her holy symbol.
Yes, now that you are walking back and looking down, you do realize that your holy symbol is missing. Actually, the chain looks like it was, because it's a thin, nice chain. I mean, it was sturdy, but it's not like a huge, link chain, has been cut.
Wait, hold on. Anarchy runs back.
It's
over to
probably
Lythander.
Lythander. He kept trying to take from you.
It's an emergency. Okay,
What-
remember
what's
that thing
What?
that I said can't go missing or else be in trouble? It's gone missing.
Oh shit.
Points her hip.
Check where you last were. Maybe it fell off.
I don't. Oh gosh.
Just take a deep breath, Anarchy. Everything's gonna be fine.
I don't breathe.
Take a deep, shoulders up and shoulders down.
She don't
What?
breathe?
It's fine, Ankaros. Just go out and check some of the last places you saw it.
Oh god. Kyle, you might help me.
Kyle,
you help
sure,
me
yeah,
remember who we
absolutely.
were?
What are we looking for?
We're looking for a star pendant. It's a family heirloom of mine.
Sure, I'll help you look.
It's very, very, very
Frankie!
precious to me.
There's a groan from the back before Frankie pokes his head out. What? Come help us look for a family heirloom? Oh, for fuck's sake! What the hell did you lose, Kyle? I didn't lose anything! But I want to help her find it.
It's my family heirloom. I've always kept it with me. It's like one of the only things I had to remind me of my family.
It's pretty damn important.
Yeah. Memories of lost family. So important. Frankie's now walking out. Kyle, thank you, Frankie. Frankie's good at finding stuff.
Thank you,
I'm
Frankie.
just gonna
It means a lot
motion
to
slightly
me.
to Ankaros that
I promise if we find the thing, then I can help you with getting rid of the poison in the food. Though I was gonna do that anyway.
You know you can get rid of the poison in the food?
I'm fairly competent in it. But I'll be
like,
more competent in it if I can find the
I'm gonna
family
be pissed
heirloom.
if I can't be drunk tonight. Kyle, you know, maybe that would be a blessing in disguise.
Unfortunately,
Frankie.
it needs to wait till the morning. I need to prepare things. It's hard to remove poison from food.
Frankie's just staring forward with this blank look on his face that conveys a lot of different things. It could be something along the lines of, how did I end up here? What is this? This is my life. How did my life end up here? Why am I surrounded by these kinds of people? I'm not going to be drunk tonight. Nothing I do is going to change my lack of drunkenness tonight.
Poor
hate-
Frankie.
There's a very blank look forward as he's walking out of the bar that says all of those things in some sort of combination.
All right.
Well,
I guess we're retracing our path. Steps.
Jim's just gonna kind of Jim's been kind of staring at Ankaros this whole time. Like he said earlier, he's got his eye on him. He meant it. He's just gonna stare at him.
Lythander's gonna motion with Ankaros that they head out, since there's no scotch anyway.
Got scorched
Why don't
somewhere else?
I come with you?
No, it's fine. Me and Ankros need to catch up. It's kind of a private affair.
Is he gonna yell at him?
Mm-hmm.
Looking over at Jim. I ain't gonna hurt him. Never have. Except a bonk upside the head, I suppose, is that what we're calling it.
Yeah, I've done that too.
But, I mean, that's like spanking a child. Sometimes they need that to be kept straight.
Look, I get it. Lythander really
Or
needs
not.
to be bonked once in a while.
Okay, guys.
He really does.
Maybe.
But
Okay, ha 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 ha. Me and Ankros are gonna head out. Don't worry, Jim.
all right. But if you and remember,
Don't worry,
Ankros,
Jimbo. We'll see you
I
later.
got my eye on you.
Always watching. Yeah. Honestly, you keep the strangest friends, Lythander. He's walking out the door
Explain
already.
to no one following him.
I'm strange.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Boy, your lying needs to be less bad.
I know.
Jim's just turns to Charlie as they're walking out and goes,
You know where Kip is?
Do I look like a keep Kip?
Nope. Just figured he could help look for the heirloom. I'll go look for him.
I don't know. I'd check around the prison. He's probably helping people out. He's kind of one of those sorts that likes to help everyone.
Good point.
Jim's gonna go towards the prison area to look for Kip.
All right. Lythander first.
As soon as Ankros and Lythander in some alleyway to go talk and stuff, he's like, "Where is it?"
Well, I didn't know she was your friend. It's already pulling it out and handing it back to you.
Actually, gonna just stuffing it in his leather. What do you call it? Leather vest. Ankros, come on.
I think looks like it would fetch a pretty penny.
Yes, it does,
Uh-huh.
and it's copper.
Yeah.
Stop using words from your gnomish language.
No.
Okay. Thank you for that.
So what is she?
She is a gnome.
No, she ain't.
Yes, she is.
She don't breathe?
She's a gnome. She's
She's some
hit.
kind of magic.
She hit her head upside head. She hit herself upside the head. It's real hard to lie to you.
Uh-huh.
Old habits die hard. I just see you and I feel like I'm 12 again.
Brought something for you. A few things, actually.
I don't need anything. Look, I'm really glad you came because, I mean, I wanted to see you again. And I know I haven't been the
You
night.
did.
I did. I know I haven't been the nicest.
It's fine. Look, I brought him anyway. Already going into his bag. You can keep him or trash him as you see fit.
I broke this holding out his thief's tool item. Could you replace it?
I hope you broke it on a job because then you could replace your own tools, boy.
It wasn't exactly on a job that pays. I had to unlock something for somebody and it broke in the process, but I didn't get paid for that.
You haven't been working?
It has actually been a hot second since I've made some money. I've got 5 gold pieces in an electrum though, so I'm doing pretty okay. Look, this city's just not a good mark.
No, it's falling apart.
Yeah. So, and I've been here for a
Turns
week
out-
and a half.
The walking piece of magic ain't worth stealing from, apparently.
You know, I'm not talking about that stuff right now, actually.
He goes digging into his bag and he pulls out a few items.
She's very taking the items, sniffing them,
What?
sniffing them.
Sniffing them? You've got what seems to be a small, it's kind of a, how I would call it, 4 inches by 6 inches. It's a good little rectangle piece of driftwood, kind of knotted. Not terribly burned or seared or anything, just like a nice piece of kind of driftwood. A brass key. Looks like it's been cleaned, but it's not like shiny and new. It's definitely an old brass key. and a mosaic-looking apple. Like, it looks like an apple with, like, little pieces of, like, glass and ceramic and stuff glued all around the outside, and there's a seam near the top.
Thank you. But you know what would really, really make my day?
That's what I could find.
Mine from what?
What would really make your day, Lythander?
I need a new thieves' tool piece here. This one's broken.
I heard you the first time.
That would really make my day. I just need this replaced.
We'll get your thieves' tool replaced.
Okay, cool. And thanks for the random junk. I'm sure I'll fetch a pretty copper for it.
You better get more than a pretty copper for that apple. It's a music box.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Messing with it. Did you make it? Did you fix it up?
I made it. Various found parts. Remember, you were really fond of those sea shanties. I don't think it makes much of an eloquent music box, but...
This is awesome. Thanks. That was really nice of you to make this for me.
You're welcome.
Wow, Lythander was just like brutally bullied Ankaros through letters for like months. And then Ankaros goes, I'm gonna make this man a gift.
Ankaros seems really accepting of magic exists.
These are really nice. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do with the...
I also got you these, and he goes into a different bag and he pulls out 2 different vials and hands them to you.
What are these?
This one's a really powerful aloe. And the other one's a healing potion.
Nice, a tonic. Using words like potions is kind of overrated, you know? Like, magic's... It's not... I mean, come on, we're men of science.
Not to be confused with a super tonic or a subtonic. It's just a tonic.
Right.
It's just water.
Science, sure. Well, I didn't make that, though.
Cool, but science all the same. Thanks. Lythander smiles at Ankaros.
That Jim fella. He's an interesting one, ain't he? You'd call him a friend?
Yes, I would call him a friend in a heartbeat.
Hands you a small leather pouch. He's gonna want that back.
Ankaros.
What is this, 70 cents?
Money not looking at it.
It's all of Jim's money. However
Jim,
much
how
money
much money?
Jim has.
Jim, how much money do you got on you?
Jim has 1 platinum, 25 gold, and 5 copper.
Lythander's taking 5 of your gold.
What?
Do you think he has any of Anarchy's money?
No, he snatched the symbol off your hip. That seemed more interesting to him than a coin purse.
He takes 5 gold out of the pouch and pockets it. That's like 1 for each
Call him
time.
a friend in a heartbeat, eh?
He's hit me upside the head a lot. I feel like this is...
He holds out a hand and
Lythander hands him 2 of the 5 gold pieces he took.
Excuse me, that ain't our split.
Lythander hands him 4 of the 5 gold pieces he took.
All right. Thank you. He puts the gold in his pocket. Honestly.
It's like working with thieves.
No honor here.
There's only honor amongst thieves.
No, there ain't no honor amongst thieves.
There's always
There's
honor amongst
dishonor
thieves.
amongst assassins.
Well. Yeah.
So what happened here?
That's a long story. And Lythander's gonna sit down with Ankaros and start telling his rendition of what happened. Which is something along the lines of, like, some crazy stuff happened, all can be explained by science, but nobody got hurt. Because everybody's fine in his world.
Everybody's
Right.
fine as they're surrounded by corpses.
Dead people
The
everywhere.
dog in the fire.
All the people he
It's like,
cares
this is
about.
fine.
All the people he cares about are fine.
All right. And who's this Kip person that you spend all your time
Oh,
with? You and other
Kip's-
friends?
Yes, he's the jailer. Cop.
Getting yourself in with the jailer.
Hey, you
It's a
know what they
power
say
move.
about... Exactly. Thank you for noticing.
You don't lie very well.
I lie so well.
All right.
Go ahead, ask me what my name is.
What's your name?
The first name that came to my mind was Ankaros, not gonna lie. I'm like, that isn't gonna work.
I am you.
Oh, for the love of God on high, whatever power exists out there. Boy,
You taught me everything I know. You know I'm good at lying.
I want you to say that you were me.
I'm better at lying than you
The
are,
only
old
thing I
man.
expected
No,
more
I
than
am
that was that
better-
you were going to tell me your name. Your actual name.
I know. Sorry. I was just saying you really caught me off guard today. It's been a long day, you know? Brushing
So
some
you're
soot off
in?
of himself.
So you're in with the local guard,
Yep.
and you haven't been working.
Yep. It's hard to work around the local guard. I did steal 2 silver.
So you're not doing this well.
Doing what well?
You should have waited for me to catch up.
Look, Yeah,
I'm gonna do some
I couldn't-
background checks on these people that you're hanging around.
Oh, they're fine. You're not gonna
All
find
right, and I'll
anything.
believe that when I check it myself.
Just gonna
Okay.
find some arson charges against you.
Oh god, that's not
Find
gonna
a
be good.
crazy family behind
Except
anarchy.
he only really likes to burn down nature things like forests, typically. So probably fine.
Might
That's
find
probably
a
fine.
crazy family behind anarchy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I wasn't ready to see you again. I'm sorry. But everything's fine. I mean, like, it feels crazy now thinking back on it. Like, what was I so scared of, you know? You know?
Just glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too.
So Craven, huh? It's a bit of a no-place city.
I don't know. It's got some somebodies in it.
Really.
Yeah.
You know the last notable person to come out of Craven?
The Cravens?
I didn't even know there was a family with the last name of Craven.
Yeah, and they're married to a lord. Well, one of them is.
Which lord?
I thought his name was Craven too. Thought he was Lord Craven.
I don't know a Lord Craven.
He's a lord of a neighboring town. He's kind of a big hotshot.
It's Bedford. Bedford's got a lord.
Probably Bedford.
But it's not Lord Craven.
Goes by Lord Craven here.
It's Lord Heathcliff.
Oh, Heathcliff. Fancy. I don't know. I just know he's Lord
Sturdy
Craven.
family. Real interesting people.
Oh, so you've met them. The Cravens?
The Heathcliffs.
Oh,
The people I was talking about.
right. Couldn't comment much. Thorpe's here.
Thorpe's here.
Thorpe's here.
Where's Thorpe?
Don't know. You know, he's a hard one to keep track of.
No
I think he
kidding.
hit his mark and left. Whatever it was.
Oy.
Got out of Compton when, you know, the crazy scientific monstrosity came up from underneath the stage.
Crazy scientific monstrosity.
Yeah.
I haven't been here that long. What was it?
I told you all about the story.
Yes. Yes, you did. You told me the whole story. A crazy naked lady conglomeration.
Mhm.
Human centipede thing.
Yeah.
So, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. You want to hang out?
That is the general notion.
Cool. Putting his hands in his pockets. He's going to spend the day walking around now with Ankaros.
Aww.
All
The rest of
right.
the night, I guess.
So, Anarchy, you and Kyle and Frankie are out retracing your steps, trying desperately to find your holy symbol. Make 3 investigation checks.
2 4s and a 10.
The following is Silly Songs with
Anarchy.
Hi, I'm Aiki, and I'm gonna sing you a song about my holy symbol being stolen. I had a holy symbol. It was on my hip. I really, really, really need that thing to do magic and save my friends' asses, 'cause they keep nearly dying, and it's driving me insane. Please, please, please find it. Lythander, Jim, somebody. I would really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to Silly Songs with
Anarchy.
We will now resume our scheduled program.
Bunch of bad rolls.
Yeah.
Kyle found at some point some pretty cool shaped pieces of broken glass that he seems to have picked up and kept. He's tried to show them to Frankie, and Frankie shook his head and disregarded them until eventually Frankie picked one up and handed it to Kyle as well. They are looking, they're trying to find your holy symbol. Kyle just seems to have collected some interesting shaped and colored pieces of glass and wood.
They're very pretty. Unfortunately, they're not the star.
No, I'm sorry. Do you know? Would like
I mean,
Jock have it? I know you had a lot of stars on your clothes.
no, he wouldn't. Maybe we should ask Kip. He's a cop.
Yeah, cops are good at finding lost things and stuff. Yeah,
And it's a really pricey last thing.
You can go talk to Kip.
Normally, it's never out of my sight. It's really weird that it's missing in the first place.
Maybe there's a thief in town. Sometimes they're really good.
Again, Anarchy, you know, Lythander did have his hands all over your holy symbol that one night. Maybe he took it.
They've had a discussion. She actually trusts Lythander with that.
Aww.
I would talk to Kip, maybe report that there's a thief in town or something. They probably used all the chaos as a good excuse to steal some stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll bring it up to
No.
Kip then.
I'll start telling people to keep an eye on any belongings they have that they care about.
That's a good idea. I'll go find Kip.
All right.
Also, I just want to say for clarity, yeah, but Anarchy does trust Lythander at this point with her holy symbol because it sounds like that Lythander was trying to sneak up probably several nights and touch her holy symbol. So she kind of figured he could have probably, if he wanted to take it, he could have taken it by now.
What? What? That's so crazy.
So she's like, he's not taking it, so.
Yeah, fair.
And she's emphasized with him, this is really important. We could, die without it.
No, it's gone. It's gone. What a world. All right. And Jim, what are you doing the rest of the evening here? You went off to go...
Find Kip.
You went off to go find Kip. That's right.
Kip Patrol!
Yes, you are the one that everyone's going to be converging on pretty soon. Where were you going to find Kip? You were walking around checking.
He went to the jail area,
Which I guess is where Anarchy's
Charlie
going.
said he's cleaning up. He's helping out around, close to the jail.
Make a percent check for me.
1% check coming right up.
Do you want me to make one as well?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, not yet, because you guys are async on time.
16. Shit.
Wow!
Is it another
What
button?
a low roll!
To be fair, it fell on the floor.
The floor is bad luck for dice,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
except when it's not.
Yeah.
You are walking around. You do not know. You're not seeing Kip. You do see that Xavier seems to have a group of people around him.
Oh, hey Xavier.
Xavier seems to be in the middle of talking to a bunch of people.
Well, anyone else Jim knows nearby?
Don't want to ask Xavier, hey, Anarchy's holy symbol's missing.
You see Xavier. Jacques is in the group listening to Xavier. He seems to have commanded most of the attention of the people that were in the square of East Craven. He seems to be giving some sort of speech from where you can see him.
Okay. Jim goes over to listen to what Xavier's saying.
All right. You come in where he's having a moment of explaining that, we've got a lot of work to do. The next few months are probably going to require more work than some of you have ever put forth, potentially in your entire lives. And There is a moment you do recognize Lady Craven. You have seen her on multiple occasions where she is elbowing her way through the crowd, trying to kind of angry whisper at Xavier, get down from there when your father gets here. And he looks at her like, my father is dead. I'm sorry, Mother. The men he traveled with were assassins. His body was in the foyer, but, and he kind of looks back at the house, which has, collapsed and everything. It's still in there somewhere, I'm sure. And we'll have somebody dig it up and we'll give it a nice, respectful funeral. And Lady Craven is kind of in a little bit of shock at the news. Before Xavier clears his throat again and looks back at everyone else. As the current standing heir to lead East Craven, I am stepping forward to lead our city through this crisis. There is another man that's kind of in the front of the crowd now that you are noticing seems like shocked about this. And he's looking at Lady Craven who's not saying anything because she's in a little bit of shock. But there's a man, he looks like, I don't know, he's like 17, 18. He's in his upper teens. He's a young adult now. That seems kind of upset by Xavier saying this.
Jim's gonna approach this guy. We'll just walk up to this guy, get a little better look, see if he knows him.
You do recognize him from the Craven table. He is some member of the Craven family, and he does look at Lady Craven with this very quiet mother, but she doesn't say anything.
Jim just kind of looks at the guy and goes, "Hey, sorry to hear about your dad."
He gives you a slightly indignant look, like, why are you even here talking to him?
You don't really know me. I'm Xavier can vouch for me. We're cool. He's
a model, you know what I mean.
Not just East Craven, but West Craven as well, if they will work with us. This fight is ridiculous. It's gone on too long.
Yeah!
Northewyn died, and that was devastating to our ancestors. But we do not have to live bound by that pain. We don't have to hurt our future because we were hurt in the past. And I don't intend to sit idly by while anybody else here is dragged through the mud because of it. Craven was once a strong and proud city, and it will be strong again. I intend to work with Kyle and with Kip to bridge the gap between our cities. It is the only way we stand a chance against whatever just happened today. I don't have answers yet, but I will find them. Whatever they are, I intend for Craven to come out on the other side of this stronger than it was yesterday. I am not asking for your approval. This is not me asking or petitioning. I am in charge now. And if you don't like it, you're welcome to leave the city. This is the way things are going to be moving forward. For those of you who choose to stay, I will always keep your best interest at the core of my decisions. For today, if you lost a loved one, grieve. Tomorrow, we'll be cleaning and rebuilding this city.
Jim just doesn't know where to clap about. He goes to clap and stops. He's like,
So
people
you
died.
know what now?
It is officially taking a stand as Craven. The crowd that Xavier is standing in is kind of mixed results. There's a couple of people there that seem pretty pleased. Jacques actually pinches his lower lip and whistles for Xavier. But there are some.
Hey.
Yeah, my boy!
Oh, Jacques. But there are some people who seem pretty upset by the decision. There's some grumbling. The young man in the front row that you are standing next to, Jim, kind of looks around at the crowd before looking up at Xavier like, oh, come on! Are you kidding me right now? And he looks around. We don't have to stand for this. And there's a little bit of decisiveness in the crowd as there are some people who seem like they're inclined to follow this other man. And Xavier jumps down off of the slightly elevated position that he was standing on and walks over and gets into this boy's face like, you want to do something about it, Philip? Then fight me.
Oh! That's Jim's out loud expression, oh! Sorry. People died, right?
And Philip's back straightens a little bit, but like Xavier is a couple inches from his face and he's staring at Xavier, and you are definitely reading this look off of him that says something along the lines of, I feel indignant by what you were saying. I want to take a swing at you, but he stands there frozen instead of saying anything or doing anything. And after several long seconds draw out of letting him sit in that silence, Xavier hums quietly with a, "That's what I thought." And he steps back. I'll let you run Dad's funeral if you want. He did like you.
So is Xavier done his speech then, or?
Yes, Xavier is down off of the little kind of makeshift stage. Xavier is next to you right now.
Jim kind of goes,
Xavier, first of all, sorry about your dad.
Huh, are you? I'm not.
Oh, okay, second, that speech was awesome.
Thank you.
That was a really good speech, and I am so happy that you're trying to unite the Craven. It's really, really good stuff.
Something that Kip and Kyle and I have wanted since we were very young, so it's good to see it happening.
And, Anarchy, Lythander, and we've been trying to work to help make that happen.
We wouldn't be here without you guys. I can't begin to tell you how much we all appreciate your guys' help with the city, what you've been doing and putting forward your guys' help today. I don't exactly know what happened today, but we're looking to find out, and if you guys are willing to keep helping with that, I know we would all appreciate it.
Helping with that bullshit.
Hey.
You guys are willing to help with that? Fuck!
Hey, yeah. Look, Xavier, we're cool. I'd consider you. We're not close friends, but I consider you a friend at this point. Well, we might become close friends over fixing all this and putting Craven together. You never know.
He raises an eyebrow slightly, seems to eye you a little bit before pressing his lips together and extending a hand to you.
Jim shakes the hand.
He gives you a single firm shake of the hand before giving a nod and letting go. Now, as you're looking at him, you can tell he looks pretty injured. Like, he's got a black eye that's already starting to form. It's been a couple hours now. He's got several scratches on him. He's looking like he's taken a bit of a beat today.
Xavier, you all right?
I'm fine.
Here, let me help you out with that, eh?
Help out with what?
I know a bit of I know how to help people out when they're hurt. Come on, let me help you out, okay? Jim, Jim, are you cool with that? Like, hey.
Are you planning on casting magic here in the circle? Just to ask.
He's planning to take him aside. Come with me. I'll
To
help
the
you
back alleys.
To the back alleys. Nothing at all unusual about this. Philip kind of has a snide side remark of, I hope he stabs you. And Xavier looks sideways at him, like, yes, because that's the coward's way you'd take over. It's the only way you'll ever take over.
Yes, Philip, I'm gonna stab the guy I just said I completely agree with and I'm friends with. Idiot.
Okay, I don't know how you convince people to trust you. And Xavier looks at him, I don't know how you get through day by day without people wondering what you're up to. You have no level of couth.
Oh my god, I love this guy.
And Philip kind of snarls a little before Xavier raises an eyebrow. Face will freeze like that. And he walks off towards an alley where you were trying to lead him.
So Jim takes him into the alley. Jim goes,
Okay, well, I saw you basically do magic there, so I know you know it exists, and, well, you've seen me do it, so you already know I can cure and heal people, so you cool if I heal you up a bit?
I didn't know that you could heal, but I wouldn't turn down a heal.
Yeah, not as good as Anarchy, but pretty good.
so I cast Cure Wounds.
Alright, how much you healing him for?
Let's see.
You gotta roll it.
Let's see. Gotta roll, eh? 9.
9 health. Nice. You heal him. Your hands start to glow. You put them on him and you pass this positive healing energy off on him. And you can see to a certain degree where some of the bruising and everything is starting to go down. Some of the minor scratches and everything are disappearing. You are realizing as you're watching it a little more closely now that you are up close enough to him that like you are healing him and everything, that the wounds must have been worse than you could physically tell, because he seems to have, while it's a little bit smudged and worse for the wear, he seems to have a certain level of makeup on his face that was, at the very least, even though it had been smudged, as foundation was still there, serving to hide part of the injuries and stuff.
Jim tries to do a little smirk at him and goes,
See, not anarchy, but I help out where I can.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I
say
don't
to,
know exactly when, glancing out of the alley towards where Craven House is kind of, it's taken some damage and collapsing at a lot of points. But I would like to have you guys over for dinner at some point.
That'd be, sounds like a good time. I'll be there, okay?
Giving a nod. I'll make sure somebody lets you know when. Once we've figured out living arrangements and the like, things are kind of in the air right now.
Yeah, Jim looks back at the jail. I'm gonna be looking for a new place to stay, too.
Well, you're in good with West Side. The West Siders tend to be very community-driven. I can't say their homes are the greatest quality, but I'm sure there'd be plenty of people willing to house you, or else potentially there is... What the hell did I name her? Oh my gosh. Does anyone remember what the inn keeps?
Paula?
It wasn't Paula, was it? I know it started with a P, but I think
just
it was Paula.
heard it too.
Thought it was Paula's place.
I think it might be Paula. Paulina?
Was it Paula? Paulina might be it. No, not Paulina.
Or you just say P. P's place.
PP.
I guess whatever her name was before, it's about to be Paula now. You could also always ask Paula. She owns the inn, and she has rooms typically, and I can talk to her. We can procure you some rooms if you need. Or at the very least, one room to share, if that's not a problem.
I don't want to abuse connections, I'll probably just,
That's what connections are for. Not to be abused, but to be used.
If you're willing to do that, I'll take you up on that. Thanks, buddy.
I'll make sure you guys have space to stay.
Okay.
Consider it done. Giving a nod?
Yep, Jim gives a nod as well and a smile.
Oh, by the way, have you seen Anarchy's holy symbol? It went missing.
Last I saw it was with her during the fight in the sub-basement.
Yeah. There's a sketchy character I got an eye on that I'm gonna see that I'm gonna talk to. I get the feeling he took it.
You want me to ask Kip?
Oh yeah, I was looking for Kip. Right, to help me look into that. Right.
Oh, Kip's just around in the courtyard. Here, I'll walk you over.
Ah, okay.
And he starts walking, hands in his pockets, kind of looking around, seeming to be sizing certain aspects of the city up and making mental notes to himself. You occasionally see him mouth a couple things, but he's not saying much.
Any chance Anarchy's found Kip as well?
You are looking for Kip. Roll a percent for me.
Go again! Come on, Anarchy. Let's have some conversations. 57.
Oh, you have not found Kip. But you... Never mind. All you're finding is a crowd that's dispersing from what must have previously been a spectacle, but you don't know what it was. There are some people that are kind of grumbling to themselves. A couple of people that, they seem to be in this kind of, I guess it could be. You find Jacques.
Oh, Jacques!
He looks over.
He's gonna go.
Ayaki! How very good to be seeing you.
Good to see you as well. What happened over here? Is everyone all right? Is your family all right? Do you have family here?
No, mon chéri, I do not have family here. I am what you call a very free spirit.
Suddenly, I am feeling much better now that Jean is gone. Suddenly, the rain seems okay.
Weight that has been lifted from my soul.
The real question was, is Muffy all right?
That's true.
But the young Monsieur Craven just gave a speech, and people are dispersing from that.
Oh. Was it a good speech?
Yes, it was quite inspiring, I think. I am all for the young Monsieur Craven taking over. His father was...
He's taking over? Oh, good for him. Wait, why is he taking over?
Well, his father is dead.
Oh my gosh. That's awful. Well,
Yes,
good.
may he rest in peace.
I'm glad for Xavier, though. He's a very bright young man.
Yes, for a while it was looking like Lady Craven was going to try to have her other son Philip take over.
I'd vouch for Xavier.
I believe that Lord Craven was going to pass it off to Philip as well. I believe everyone thought that Philip was going to be taking over, but he's still a little bit young, and Xavier has moxie. Oh, he has lots of moxie.
That's an understatement.
And I think the city needs moxie right now, and after everything that just happens, and he kind of motions around himself a little bit,
Yeah.
I think that the moxie is inspiring to a lot of people who were not previously willing to follow Xavier.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, they say out of tragedy, leaders and heroes are born.
Let's hope so. Oh, by the way, I'm on... Do you remember that star you put on my outfit? It's gone missing. Do you think you keep an eye out for that for me? Oh boy, and my whole outfit got burned tonight too. I got caught up in a fire.
I can see that. And he's kind of eyeing you a little. Well, on the bright side, I think that tomorrow your other outfit will be done.
That's beautiful. Are you serious? Oh,
Sweet.
and I have the money to pay for it too.
My shop hasn't taken many damages, so none of my outfits were actually hurt.
So Muffy is okay!
I mean, through the week, I'm probably going to be prepared, like, helping out with damages and whatnot. So if you need any help with fixing up the shop, let me know.
I think that I will be rather low on the priority list. We have bigger tasks to handle, such as re-erecting an entire prison. That's, Lord knows that's necessary,
Yeah.
especially if somebody stole
Also-
your star, then,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might have a thief
I
to
really
arrest.
need that. It's a family heirloom.
Well, I will keep my eye out for it, Petite Gem.
Thank you so much. Also, I hate to break the bad news, but I don't think you'll be seeing Jean any longer.
Yes, I seem to remember him prattling on before a giant monstrosity broke from under the stage. He rubs
Oh.
the back of his head slightly. I'm very
You
sad
see
to
that?
say. Yes, I was at the festival.
Did you see me?
I was busy admiring Lady Craven's secondary choice of outfit.
Did you
And he kind of
see
scoffs
me?
slightly.
Oh, I'm sorry. But did you see me?
I saw you briefly. You came in with Annie. Yes.
Oh, you didn't see what happened after with the monster thing?
No, I was asleep.
Oh, are you all right? You're not injured? You're not feeling drowsy or something?
No, I'm feeling quite fine. I actually woke up at some point during all the commotion and started helping people to be woken up after you guys ran off.
I'm thankful, thank goodness, but that's bizarre. I guess it's a bizarre
Right.
evening. I better find Kip. Do you know where he is? He is an officer after all.
I believe I saw him very briefly when you guys came back from behind the Craven house, but I did not keep an eye on him.
I'll keep looking around. Maybe he's around the east side. Thank you very much,
This way.
Doc.
You're quite welcome.
Have a good evening, and please stay safe. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
That is the plan. You as well.
Do you need an escort home?
No, my home is just over there. So don't worry yourself. Worry makes you wrinkle. I don't know if you wrinkle if you are already old or not under your armor, but
I'm quite young.
worry does bad things to the face. Try not to worry.
I'm mentally I'm 13. Basically.
Oh,
So no, I would say I don't have wrinkles.
Well, worry makes you wrinkle. I would try not to worry.
We'll keep that in mind.
He gives a nod to you before turning and leaving, heading back towards the north end of the market square where his business is.
Well, time to find Kip.
I guess I'm gonna go search B-side, asking people, hey, have you seen Kip?
You start walking around asking people if they've seen Kip. Lythander, you are also looking for Kip.
Yeah, why not? Because
It's the Kip Patrol!
I forget what were you and Ankross are spending the rest of the evening together.
yeah,
That's what
and
it
I'm
was.
sure Ankaros would like to meet Kip.
Well, Ankross does want to meet Kip, but you and Ankross are walking around as it is. So we'll cut back to Jim real quick because I think they're going to be coming and finding you guys. You are led with Xavier back into the courtyard, the private courtyard off, just not quite behind the Craven house. It's more to the side of the Craven house, but it's a little behind, where there's a bunch of like hedges and bushes and stuff like that. And Kip seems to be sitting facing a small little fountain with his eyes closed. And Xavier walks back. Hey, Kip! Got a buddy that was looking for you. And Kip's head slowly turns. He opens his eyes to look at you before blinking. Jim.
Hey, Kip. I know it's been only like, what, an hour or two? Couple hours?
Is everything all right?
No. You know that holy symbol Anarchy used to save our lives a bunch of times?
Yes, I'm familiar.
It's gone missing. And, personally, I think the shady guy rolled up who seems to know Lythander. I don't trust him, so I was just gonna say keep an eye on him.
He hasn't seen that guy.
He's a small gnome.
There's a gnome in town?
Yeah, I personally don't trust him. Lythander does, but, you know,
Is it because he's a gnome?
No, it's because he's kind of a dick.
Well, there's lots of people like that in the city. You're standing next to one of them.
I don't know.
Xavier scowls slightly.
I don't know. It's just this guy showed up. All I know is this guy showed up. Lythander ran away scared from him, and then next thing you know, they're all buddy-buddy. I'm just a little suspicious.
Huh.
You know, so... But either way, keep an eye... I just wanted to warn you, keep an eye on him, and to keep, if you can, keep an eye out for Anarchy's symbol.
We'll certainly start looking around for Anarchy's symbol. We'll see what we can find there.
Also, this is a nice fountain. Like, I know there's a lot of rubble and stuff, but, you know, I'm sure when it's all fixed up, it'll be beautiful.
Nodding. I
Yeah.
believe Lady Craven had this put in. Looking at Xavier. How old were we, Xavier? I was 12. Think you were still 9 then. Sorry, 11 and 9. I was 11. You were 9. Yeah, and he looks at the fountain. She made such a fuss about this. Had like 5 different fountains installed, kept sending them back because they weren't to her liking. Xavier shaking his head. It was really annoying. But in the end, I guess Lady Craven gets what Lady Craven wants.
So, Kip, Jim sits down next to Kip. How you holding up after everything back there?
Well, I could be better. Certainly not what I would consider a very high point of my life. But I'm alive, and Xavier and Kyle are alive, and you and Lythander and Anarchy are alive, and we helped a good number of people in the city, so I suppose when we measure everything, it was a relatively successful day.
You know, I know it might not help now, given everything you went through, but you could tell she loved you a lot. And, at least she got to see you become a hero.
It was nice that she got to have that moment of clarity last night.
Yeah. It was. You know, Kip, you're a pretty amazing individual yourself. You know that, right? You're a great kid.
Thank you.
You deserve good things. And I really hope good things come to you soon.
We'll be trying to fix Craven up over the next several months. It'll be plenty of work to do, but if Craven is really reuniting, I guess that's kind of a life goal that's been met. And they're gonna need some guidance, and it'll be some legwork, but I think that's the best thing that could physically have happened here. So, that's positive.
I'm glad you're looking on the positives. Yeah, like, Xavier, you should have seen this guy in action. Like, this guy right here is a champion.
I could see him from the rooftop. When he wasn't busy puking. Kip kind of blankly stares over at Xavier, who's laughing now.
Not just that, but like, you should have seen him fighting again. Like, when I got possessed, that guy, he gave me a run for my money. Oh, you should have just seen Kip go in that whole thing. He was Kip, you really impressed me back there.
Xavier chuckles. Well, he's always had a good fighting spirit. And Kip glances over at Xavier. You too. It was good to have you in the fight up here. Xavier. And in the fight down in the cellar. I showed up down there.
Mm-hmm.
Kip hums quietly, kind of eyeing Xavier. Really sorry about your dad. And Xavier waves a dismissive hand. Everyone wants to talk about Dad, please. It's fine. We knew he was going to try to kill me eventually.
Wait, what?
And Xavier kind of looks over at you. Oh, my father was trying to have me killed.
Oh.
Not really sorry he's gone.
Yeah, I'm kind of taking back my sorry earlier now too. I'm much rather you.
He was social. He was very charismatic. People look up to him. Mom needs the closure. Everyone kind of needs to say he was a good leader and he died a good leader, and now his son, who is his heir, is stepping up. There's no need for the bad blood in the public.
See, admittingly, I was saying it because I don't really know him at all. I was like, oh man, I hope Xavier's all right,
I hardly know him. He was gone half the time anyway. He actually has a whole other family in a whole different city.
Wow. No offense, he sounds kind of like a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, no, he was. He was actually only married here because our family has buried in its lineage a different title to nobility. So his lordship title will probably pass down to one of his children out in Bedford, and I couldn't care less. And we will get all the paperwork settled and everything for our Viscount status, which is significantly better than being a lord anyway.
Well, the big plus is Craven has someone in charge who really cares about this city.
Yeah, it's about time that kind of shifted, so people weren't screaming at it from the sidelines, just hoping for something to happen.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at Kip when he says that.
Well, just imagine how great it's going to be once we get all this place fixed up, guys. This
place is going to be amazing.
Yeah, there'll be hopefully we can get rid of all those, rock throwings over the crack, even though I participated day one. I was here. I'll admit to that. I'm sorry, my bad.
It'll take a little bit of time to adjust and for people to figure out what exactly, the new normal is going to be. And I imagine there'll be snide comments and plenty of fights. But I think if we get enough people going back and forth, we've got we've got good people. Charlie and Frankie have always been for unification, so I'm sure they will start and immediately be trying to help. I believe Paula has also been very for unification. I think Paula and Charlie are close. I don't know exactly how, but I'm pretty sure.
Really?
So, there are people on both sides of the city who have already been of the mindset that reunification needs to happen, and they're notable enough in the community that I think we get enough leaders. Jacques is a noted member of the community, and he's always thought it was a little ridiculous that there was all this division. So, I think we get enough noted members of each community pulling towards it, and it becomes approved of by the heads, which of course Kyle and I are slated to be taking over, then it'll be fine. Johnny, she's not really for unification. She hates my mom a lot, but I think she respects Kyle enough, and she respects what needs to happen for the city enough that she would sooner put her sword down and work with East Craven than try to fight whatever just happened today alone. I think that what happened today is going to be the final straw that we needed to kind of convince Johnny.
On the plus side, we don't have to really go out of our way to get a zombie, completed a zombie corpse to show people what they're up against. If they'll do that.
So,
they're kind of everywhere.
What are you guys going to do tomorrow night?
we were gonna show a zombie and be like, hey guys, this is what you're up against. They're gonna kill all of you if you don't unite now, but they've kind of all seen it now.
Still planning on doing anything tomorrow night?
I'm really gonna have to talk to Anarchy and Lythander.
Speaking of the two, though.
This really was kind of I was just kind of going, yeah, I'll do whatever you kids want me to do here. They're kind of the plan people. I'm just the guy who goes, yeah, I don't know if you noticed, I'm pretty impulsive.
I've noticed.
Yeah, for better or for worse.
Kip hums quietly and gets to his feet. Where are Lythander and Anarchy?
They're out looking for Anarchy's symbol. Well, Anarchy is. Lythander's with that guy I don't trust.
Well, why don't we go try to find them and see if we can find Anarchy's holy symbol.
Oh, also, don't tell anyone that I don't trust that guy. That's between us.
All right. It's about 40 minutes of walking before Anarchy. You find Kip and Jim. Xavier wound up peeling off. He said that he was going to go talk to some people, try to get some things sorted out, and go try to get a hold of Kyle. So it's just Kip and Jim that are walking together. And Anarchy, you come across them first about 40 minutes later. You've been walking around trying to find Kip for a while.
Kip!
Oh, there's Anarchy. Hey, we were just looking for you.
Kip, there you are! Oh my gosh, I've been looking forever.
Hi, Jim. How you doing, Jim?
Hi, Jim. How you doing? I'm sorry. I'm really panicked right now. I've lost my holy symbol.
Yeah, we've been looking for you and the
boy.
symbol.
And no luck, huh?
Don't know where it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If it fell off in the sub-basement, it might
I
take a
don't
few
think it
days to
did.
find it.
I'm normally always aware of that thing. Like, hyper aware. Something really must have thrown me off for it to go missing like this.
Well, today was a very unusual day.
But this is really weird. If it fell off, I would have noticed. If it hit the ground or something, I would have noticed in a heartbeat.
Well, maybe Lythander had some luck.
Maybe.
If he went looking.
And, Kip, I'm sorry for your loss.
It's fine, really. She's 113.
So am I.
Okay, well, she was a 113-year-old human. So
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
unusual that she got to be that old. And I think after everything she's been through, dementia was probably a blessing for her, not having to always remember everything that's happened in her life. And, she's in a better place now.
I'm glad she got to remember you, though, in the end.
Me too.
Also, that reminds me, I always have something that reminds me, and I have to do something. It
You
feels like a very
do.
anarchy thing.
A lot, don't
I
you?
do that a lot. But once we find my holy symbol, I should check to see if we're actually glowing.
If I'm
Your grandmother
Glowing?
mentioned something
Oh.
about glowing. And I just want to make sure nothing suspicious is happening. And if I did
Well,
something wrong,
I'm not in any pain, nothing bad's happened.
I still would like to check that.
I don't know. Isn't glowing usually a good thing?
Look, I'm
Unless
curious if
it's
I made
glowing
somebody
with
glow.
You know, whenever someone looks like really good, people are always like, "Wow, you're glowing."
I don't think it's that kind of glowing. I think Kip's grandmother had the ability to see magic.
Huh?
Somehow.
Kip, are you magic?
Well, that's what I would like to find
No.
out.
I don't think.
Because you might have some magic still stuck in you.
Oh. That's...
Yeah, that's what I want to check.
That sounds unfortunate.
It won't hurt you, I don't think.
I don't know.
Well-
It could be cool. You could end up like us.
I mean, like I said, nothing feels particularly painful or strained
Well, I
or
hit you
anything.
with a healing
so.
spell. So, typically, the magic, if it did infuse with you, it would be a healing spell.
So maybe it's not a bad thing.
I wouldn't say so, but I still would like to check it.
All right. I mean, that's. I don't have any objections.
Oh, first
Perfect.
we should probably
Plus, I
finish
have a
it.
bunch of other things that I have to check as well, such as a necklace and an orb that Lythander has in his pouch. It's a couple of things.
Yeah, but you can't do any of that until we find the symbol.
Yeah, I still need that.
Right. That's. I'll
Actually,
keep an
can
eye
she do that
out.
with a symbol?
You need the components.
You can cast any spells that you know how to cast, so long as you have the material components.
I know. I just want to see if there's components to that one. 'Cause I can't remember the components. Actually, no. There's no components for that one.
There you
So
go.
she could do it.
Yes, nice.
Just verbal and semantic. So yeah, she could totally catch it in the morning if they don't find it. Though I think they will.
Lythander, as you are walking around with Ankaros, like showing him around different areas and stuff, hanging out, catching up a little bit, very lightheartedly and everything, Ankaros ended up grabbing you a piece of fish at some point. Catfish, but off of a stand that was trying to get food and everything like that, and help people out and everything. On West Side, people are kind of handing stuff out. He grabbed one for you.
Aww. Lythander takes it with pride.
So much pride.
So much pride.
But at some point while you guys are walking around, are you staying on West Side or
We'll walk all over the place.
all over the place? You do come across Xavier then.
Give a nod to Xavier.
Xavier gives a nod back to you, kind of looks around slightly before, saying something very briefly to end a conversation with someone else and jogging over.
Hey.
Hey, Kip and Jim and Anarchy are looking for you.
Oh, cool. I'll head on over their way.
I think they were near.
Got it,
East
I'll
Side
just
Market
wing it.
Side last, but I figured I'd let you know that they're looking.
Oh, and I figured I'd let you know. I solved the case, and maybe not ironic, it was Jean. I told you I'd figure out what was happening with Kip. I figured it out. It's a little late, but
Yes. I'm with you again. Sorry, there's a lot of things that have happened today, and I just yes.
you're okay.
Uh,
Just wanted you to know. Jean hired some sort of assassin or something, and then I think he stabbed him in the back. That's why it was Jay.
The assassin
It's a complicated
who
story.
stabbed who in the back?
An assassin that he hired to kill Kip.
Stabbed Kip in the back.
The assassin.
Stabbed
Jean stabbed the
Jean
assassin.
stabbed the assassin, and
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry. Well, you know it was him and not someone working with him.
99% sure.
Yeah, I told Jim this, but I also wanted to let you guys know that I would like to have you guys over for dinner at some point when this kind of settles down.
Sure. Thanks. You were awesome out there.
Thanks. You didn't do half bad yourself. I think I saw you hugging Jean at some point. I assume that's a strong suit of yours.
I believe that friendship cures all.
The power of love and friendship!
Yeah!
Lythander will now be walking with Ankaros towards the marketplace-esque area to try and find Kip and Anarchy and
You
Jim.
can be meeting up with everybody there. Get the whole group back together. You're the last one in the group now.
Hold up the necklace medallion. Hey, Anarchy, look what I found!
Okay. You may regret this decision, Lythander.
Oh, God.
Because small rock
God.
is gonna run towards you.
Oh, God.
And Gross takes a step to the side.
Yeah, and Lythander's dropping the necklace and diving.
I guess Anarchy's like gonna halt in her tracks, like Sonic style.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Anarchy.
Oh no!
What we got tonight? Ha! Oh, minus the 3 though, so it's 0.
0.
So Anarchy tries to put her heels in to try and stop, and immediately they catch on the uneven cobblestone and on the edge of a pothole actually, and she goes stumbling face first. She's now rolling and crashing as a rock just like falling and all
Lythander
around.
wants to make a dex save to try and grab the necklace he dropped before she
And
crushes
Anarchy,
it.
you do take 2 damage from the speed of the running and the falling and the tumbling and the scraping. Make a
For those hit
dexterity
points, or you'd be dead.
save, or I'm gonna call it a dexterity check.
Not sleight of hand or anything? Dexterity check? 15.
Just a dexterity check. 15, you do grab it. You dropped it and went to dive, but Anarchy started trying to stop it, and you were able to go back and grab it.
Nice.
You kind of didn't really fully dive. You went to move to the side and then just kind of stuck your hand back out to hook it, basically the little bit of chain that's attached to it.
Ow. You okay, Anarchy?
Yeah, you. All right.
I'm fine.
Lythander moves close to
Okay.
Jim.
Boy, that looked like it hurt. And
Stand up.
Ankaros is
Brush
going over to
yourself
help you
a
up.
bit.
Oh, Ankaros was there to try and help you up a little.
She already kind of got up.
Oh, okay.
Lythander's gonna stand next to Jim and kind of quietly reverse pickpocket his coin
Thank-
purse back onto him.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Should I make a perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I gotta
26.
say thank you.
Oh no, he does not notice. I'm gonna tell you now, he has not noticed.
Nice.
I rolled a 2. I'm not even gonna add the modifier because it's not gonna beat a 26.
Nice.
Anyway, Anarchy, this time she's holding her arms out like she wants to give a hug. It's just like, thank you. Can I give you a
Lythander
hug?
first puts the necklace medallion onto her arm.
It's just the medallion with 2 little links of chain because it was cut from
Yeah.
the chain that was all around her waist.
Oh.
So now it just
It
kind of
hooks
got.
off.
It's just
Okay.
kind of got.
It
some-
hooks
Kinda-
off. Why did he cut it?
Don't know, but he did.
Kind of tries to figure out how to put it
Ross
on
is a dick,
before
like
he
I said.
hugs Anarchy.
Oh,
I don't know how to give you a back.
thank you so much.
Yes, no problem. Giving her
Oh, you're a
the
lifesaver.
giving her the awkward squeeze again against her hard, but not metal. Her hard.
Wait, how do I
rock
put
body.
this thing back on? Is it?
I don't know.
You might need a new chain or to get it repaired.
Oh. Oh boy.
Maybe that's just hold
Wait a
on to it
minute.
for now.
I have
Oh, I don't-
Tinkerer's tools. I could fix that for you if you need.
Yeah, he can fix it.
Like right now?
Yeah,
Doesn't
little
take
chain
long.
links ain't that hard.
Um,
They just peel open and they peel shut again.
Sure. I would highly appreciate that.
Don't wear the metal out too much, though; it'll snap.
It is gold.
And he gives a nod and he pulls out a couple small pairs of pliers and goes over and starts getting your chain fixed back up. So it's only a couple links shorter from where it was cut, but it's reattached.
Jim is just kind of glaring at him while he fixes it.
Thank you so much. And she
Can
puts
I
this
help
back
you?
around the hip. Thankfully, it was kind of loose around her hip in the first place.
So it's just, a couple small links tighter. It's not much.
Okay.
Looks over at Jim. Can I help you?
Nope.
Alrighty then. Looks over. Who's this? Name's Kip. It's nice to meet you. You're Kip! Well, it's nice to meet ya! And goes over and sticks his hand out. Kip kind of blinks because he seems a little surprised by how much energy there is here before he shakes his hand.
This is my Ankaros.
Especially
You're a
since
gnome.
Kip was just straight up told right before this that this guy was an asshole and he gets this.
And he shakes Ankaros's hand, and Ankaros gives a firm nod. Yup, I'm a gnome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. You're Lythander's friend? I am. Friend is one word for it, but yeah. No, we have a very positive relationship with
He's
each
my
other.
Ankaros and I'm his Sonny.
Gives a nod. Is Sunny? I don't know what that means.
That's fine.
Alright. Glad we found your holy symbol, Anarchy.
Yes, I am glad too. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't very composed during that.
Understandable.
But thank
Fine.
you all for helping me find that.
Yeah, where'd you find it, Lythander?
I'm really good at looking between the cracks and acquiring things. Like I told Kip, I'm an acquirer of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
where'd you find it?
I found it on the ground. It was stuck in a crack.
Stuck in a crack.
Oh,
Giving a nod. It's not the most unlikely of things. Probably somebody accidentally kicked it.
I suppose that would explain it wouldn't hurt a clink. Normally I'm very on guard with that.
It's been a long day.
I guess it makes sense. Here I thought some piece of shit stole it. And if that happened, oh, man. Couldn't explain what... If that guy, he'd be burnt to a crisp.
I couldn't agree more. Thieves, dirty rascals.
Disgusting.
Well, one who'd steal something that important, at least.
I mean,
Don't all thieves steal important things?
I think the more important, the more likely it is to attract the attention of a thief.
Yeah.
It's why good, upstanding law is really important in a city. And he hits Kip suddenly. I hear you're the best the law has to offer.
He kinda is.
What? I don't know if I would say that. How old are
he's a
you?
good cop.
He's a year older than me.
18. You're 18 and you're a guard already.
Beavish, do you have a birthday gift for me? Lythander smiled and they get Ankaros.
Boy, what do you think I brought you?
A bunch of junk and some aloe.
Oh, you got a gift?
If you don't like the bunch of junk that I brought you, you can give it back.
Can I see the bunch of junk? I'm sure it's pretty, and it's a good gift. I only called it that as a joke. I'm sorry.
Why? I don't care. He starts trying to hold out the driftwood first. God, Lythander! Hold it out to Ankaros
Takes
nervously.
the driftwood.
He won't let go.
Just kind of holds it, gives a slight tug, watches your hand follow, moves it to the left and the right. You seem attached to it, Lythander.
Does
Kip
it
tilts his
mean
head.
something?
You got him a piece of wood for his birthday?
I know, right? It's
Maybe
total
it means
junk.
something.
Doesn't he have enough wood?
I mean, I asked for a lot of odd things.
Lythander, at least in the morning, I do.
Anarchy just like confused, like, what?
Ankaros, let's go of the piece of driftwood!
Jim,
Well,
Lythander.
Yeah?
Not in front of Anarchy.
Sorry.
Not in front of Anna. Is this another reproductive joke?
Yes.
What?
Ah, I see.
He puts the piece of wood away. Oh no, then he'll hand it out to Anarchy for her to look at.
No, I don't have your birthday gift with me.
That's fine. I didn't need one.
I did get you one.
Is it important to you?
Unfortunately, it has a little bit of a traveling situation, and I had a little bit of a traveling situation getting to you. And while I was trying to get to you, the birthday gift never got to me. I know where it is. It's just not here.
Cool.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You were like 5.
I like birthday gifts.
Mm-hmm.
I like shiny.
I didn't get you a cake.
That's fine.
I would have gone bad traveling.
Somebody else got me a cake.
Who got you a cake?
What is this, a jealousy
Who
contest?
got you a cake?
Nobody.
Is it a good cake? You just said somebody got you a cake.
Yes.
Who got you a cake?
Their name is Nobody.
Was it a good cake?
Yes, it was.
It was a delicious cake.
I can't eat it.
Every single time, my heart.
I smeared it on her face a bit, though.
Yeah, that was
Is
fun.
it?
You sure
I
she's 13?
Yes. Jovially pushing Ankaros's head away from him a bit.
Huh. Weird.
It's weird.
Somebody else got Lythander a cake. Honestly, who'd want to give this boy a cake?
I don't know.
I think of a
Really,
cake.
it's been you.
Yeah, if you told us it was his birthday before the cake came,
We would have thrown a
would've
huge
gotten him
party.
a cake.
You know, we should throw you a party.
You're
I
being
know this
sarcastic
all
with
about
the
crazy
wrong
stuff
crowd.
going on. Anyway, it's nice driftwood.
Yeah, taking it and
Yeah.
putting it away before holding out a brass key.
A key
Taking
as
the
well.
key. Do you
Quite
like all
frankly,
this
I'm not
cake?
praised with unusual
I'm
items.
holding it out to Anarchy.
Oh, well. You need to be more specific.
Yes. Quite frankly,
holds-
I'm not unfazed by unusual items. I ask for a lot of unusual items myself. But if it means something to you, that's what's important.
So what's the key
means
do?
absolutely. I don't know. It means absolutely nothing to me.
Maybe you can make it like a necklace.
Yes, I could.
That could be cool.
Don't know why.
I don't know.
Fashion statement because you wear anything? You are the gaudiest person I know, Lythander.
It's not gaudy to wear a big mustache.
I'm surprised you haven't
You had
given
a big
the thing to your
mustache?
forehead.
I'm learning
Well-
so much.
To be fair, you looked at a sheep's collar and went, "Hey, that sounds like an interesting fashion statement." Then we left.
Sheep's collar.
It is a very bedazzled, blingy collar.
It's very
And
pretty.
It
It's very
looks-
pretty sheep.
You know what bedazzled and blingy means? Everybody on the street notices you.
Nobody'll notice me.
If it's bedazzled and blingy,
You worry too much.
you're a bit of an attention whore.
I do like attention. He smiles at Kip.
I ought to not.
You want to
Leave
wear
my
a
holy
sheep's
symbol out.
collar?
If it's bedazzled and blingy. Did I tell you about the time I wore like an infinity symbol on my chest?
What?
It was awesome.
You're a strange kid,
And
Lythander.
and one
Did
time
he tell you the time he almost got no regrets tattooed across his chest?
No
Eh.
regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Right, Gert?
Yeah. You
Okay,
can't
regrets
spell
wasn't
regrets.
spelled wrong. That's beside the point. The point I was gonna make was there was this one guy who was at a sale. He was selling this item.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this headpiece that had giant antlers on it, and I wore that thing for a week solid.
No way.
Oh, that thing was cool. Yeah, unfortunately, there was this random other incident where, like, somebody was going around in the middle of the night who had a silhouette that looked kind of similar to mine, so I had to get rid of it.
Oh, that's
And
unfortunate.
Gross kind of looks at you and then looks at the group of 3 other individuals before back at you.
It's not my fault that there was somebody who looked similar to me.
Right.
Fact is stranger than fiction.
I wish I could have seen it though.
Yeah.
Just picture him with antlers.
Yeah.
Pretty good
I,
image.
I think you're probably glad I wasn't there for that phase, Lythander, because a lot of jokes would have been thrown at you.
I don't know. We could
About
have
being
done that.
horny.
Ooh, he could have like grown his
Ooh,
hair,
that's a good one.
and I
I'll
could have
write that
braided
down.
it or something.
Thank you.
Oh no, Inkross doesn't let me grow my hair. I look better
Oh.
with it short.
Yes.
Can I braid the top left?
I mean, you could try.
It'll be a short
That's
braid.
not gonna look
Fashion
very
statement.
good.
I do like fashion statements. You think you could do that
It's
now?
not a statement if it's bad.
Good if you bend down.
It'll look great. Lythander bends down for Anarchy.
Anarchy's gonna braid his top hair block.
So guys, as fun as this all is, we really should talk about what we're doing tomorrow.
I realize I have nothing to actually keep this hair tie in place. I don't have a hair tie.
It's fine. It'll just be loose.
I was
Guys,
hoping to spend some time catching up with Lythander.
well, we have a thing tomorrow that's really important.
We do.
Oh, the festival thing.
Yeah,
Oh, we're still doing that?
Are we still
you
doing
know,
that?
the thing that's what I wanted to talk about. Are we still doing that?
I mean, a lot of people died. I was planning on fixing up the city and offering funeral services. Not a glamorous day, as well as helping purify some food, water.
Can you do anything cool, Kip?
See, personally, I'm thinking that if we do it still, we could change it up to be a little bit more of a memorial, and maybe have Kip, Kyle, and Xavier talk about Unity together as like a
I don't think it should be a memorial. Look, if we bring things to a mellow pace and then put something that nobody wants to talk about on top of it, that's like smoothing out mud and putting just a little bit of poop on top of the mud in the end.
Okay, but what do you think of
Look,
the idea of having those
I
three still
think-
have a speech together?
I think that would be great, but I think what instead we should do is we should have a time in which we all come together and actually do something uplifting. Like, we play some games, we play Hammerball.
Hammerball?
Hammerball.
You could
And
teach
we-
Hammerball.
Honestly,
But
I
we
could
actually
use
do a
the
bunch
pace.
of games. We do a bunch of cooperative games where we kind of like have people who have normally never talked to each other talk to each other, and we actually try to uplift everybody's spirits and laugh, maybe make fun of ourselves a little. I could do some stand-up comedy. I don't mean to brag or anything, but my whole life's basically a joke, so I'm sure there's something to work with there. And at the end, when everybody's spirits are uplifted, then we have the speech about unity.
That's a good idea. Okay.
I might be able to draw something, maybe sing something.
You could do quick sketches of people.
Yeah,
and I
we just need
will,
a lot of paper.
and I'll pass out booze.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I already paid for the booze, so
Exactly.
Paid for food.
what?
You paid for food. and
Oh yeah, I paid for food.
non-alcoholic
I paid for food
Which
and
I
not
have to
alcoholic.
clean.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll pass out food, whatever. Also, by the way, Xavier said he's gonna hook us up with a place to stay at that fancy hotel on the east side.
Paula's place?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he also, I don't know if he told you guys, he also wants to have us for lunch or dinner sometime.
Cool. Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. Kip, do you have a place to stay or
I'm
No.
staying wherever Xavier's staying. That was the last offer made to me.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you
That might
wanted,
be
you
the
could stay
hotel
with
as well.
Okay, I was gonna offer you, like, you could stay in our room too. But...
Cool.
Room
So game.
sounds fine.
Okay. Wait, I didn't
Game
hear what you said. Yeah, game plan.
Mhm. We're all good to go.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
think so.
I guess we're good to go.
Do
Yeah.
we have enough paper and ink for this?
I can pick up more. Don't worry about it.
Do we have enough money for this?
I do.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure homeless Tim. Homeless Tim, is homeless Tim okay?
Yeah, homeless Tim's fine.
Oh, thank God.
That's good.
I can probably talk to various individuals in East and West Craven and try to put together some other people who can participate in organizing an event, so it's not just an event with drawings and stand-up comedy and food.
And games.
And maybe I can
Hammerball.
sing something?
Yeah, like, thanks to
I-
Xavier, we know
Not
about
a
But
a
like
few
an
more.
event hosted by 3 people doesn't have too
Yeah.
much
Well,
for a
now-
whole city.
We
Well,
can turn
one
to a
thing-
Well,
talent
actually, why don't you, Jim? I
yes.
blanked on your name. It's fine. Do gambling and let Charlie handle food.
Okay. Well, also, thanks to Xavier, we know a few more people who are pro Unity. Like, apparently from his speech, Jock's pro-unity, and Paula's pro-unity, I hear. And so is Frankie, and and Charlie. We could talk to all of them, see if they'll join us.
I gotta pick up new
Yeah,
clothes
this'll be-
from Jock tomorrow morning. I could bring it up to him.
All right, so you talk to Jock. I'll talk to Paula. I'll talk to her today.
Yeah, this should be good.
I think we actually might have a plan.
I'll bring up that I'm friends with Charlie. She's apparently very close with Charlie.
All right.
All right, should I just go talk to Paula now?
Why don't we all go to sleep first?
That's a good idea.
Oh, well, she's at the place we're going, so yeah.
So the next day, you guys are speaking with Paula and Jock and Charlie and Frankie to try and get other people together. And yeah, you guys are able to get other people who can organize the event and the like to help kind of run different parts.
Also purchase a certain dress.
Also purchase what?
A certain dress.
Yes, you do get your dress. Jacques has it ready for you a little after lunch.
Woo!
So you can purchase your dress. It is nice and to your specifications.
It's gorgeous. Oh, you outdone yourself. Thank you so much.
Jacques is pleased that you like it. And he
This
is
is
willing to
perfect.
help you guys with your event. So that you spend the day kind of making good connections and also potentially helping to clean up the city. The next day, cleaning up of the city is in full tilt. Xavier is outside talking to people and getting them all working and stuff like that. Between Xavier and Kyle, who are getting people on both halves of the city working, there's actually a lot of effort towards getting the city cleaned up the next day. It starts by just getting bodies gathered and moved, getting some ceremonial stuff put together, getting rubble kind of cleaned from the main streets and everything. It's definitely a big push that starts the next day. And by the end of the day, you guys are able to be putting together your event that you want to put together.
Hey,
Trying to reorganize what spells that I was actually going to take this day.
nice.
Hey, and instead of Division Day, now it's Unification Day.
Unification Day.
This is the first festival of many annual festivals.
Oh, this
Many annual festivals. They do like their annual festivals.
It is still around the same date as the first one, so it's not even like much has to change. Lythander is also using the powerful aloe tonight on wounds and stuff, just
Wait.
good.
I just realized something.
It does actually start to heal a lot of damage and stuff. Like they're actually the burns from the fireball do not start scarring or anything.
Did
Oh,
Jim
we washed up,
actually
by the way.
sleep through a night?
You did actually
Good
sleep
for
through the
you.
night.
Nothing woke him up? No goddess money? Holy shit.
And I
No
would like to
goddess
emphasize that we
money.
all washed up.
Yes, everyone washed up.
Yes.
You guys
We
had a
washed
nice
up.
little
Yeah.
wash area in the hotel, so
Yeah, everyone washed up. Everyone got ready.
We washed up.
as it is.
And actually, it'd be a tomorrow morning thing, but Anarchy probably would have tried to do the detect magic ritual round with Lythander, Kip, just to examine the stuff. Do we want to go through with that?
Sure. Lythander's got quite a bit of magic on him right now.
I know, that's why we gotta look at it.
He's got a bracelet right now that glows.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got 3 potions that glow.
Mm-hmm.
Does the powerful aloe glow?
The powerful aloe glows.
Sorry, so that's like 4 things of liquid that glow. The hold orb glows.
She's gonna see what kind of magic's on the hold orb. If she can
And a
see what
small
kind of...
leather pouch, I think that glows. Because I got a small leather pouch off Jean too. Can you tell what it does by detect magic?
Detect
I
magic
can
allows you to tell
detect
the
what
school
school it
of-
is.
Yeah. Enchantment.
Enchantment. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I would like to see what kind of magic is on Kip.
It doesn't seem harmful
Let's
at
see.
all. I would call it. I'm gonna hesitantly call it enchantment as a school, but none of the schools are necessarily straight up good or bad. There's still, like, even in the school of necromancy, there's stuff that's not just undead magic. Like
Most heal spells are necromantic.
yeah,
If this is alright for me to say, but Kip, yeah, you're glowing.
Huh.
Your grandma's right. Okay, Next item. She's also gonna use this on her neck, the necklace. That's, the one with the shell. Because we haven't looked at that yet.
Oh, that's right. You guys have a shell necklace.
I have
That definitely glows.
I have that.
The necklace glows with necromantic magic.
Of course. Well, I could probably assume this is Jean's works.
Probably.
I just wanted to confirm that.
Okay. Anything else?
That's a huge reason. Lythander, is there anything else you want me to check? Your bracelet's glowing. You got a couple flasks glowing.
I don't see any of this stuff glowing.
Yeah, I do, but
That's
do you
weird.
want me to inspect it?
Are any of his aromas glowing?
Oh, Ankaros got his own room. Do you want to spend the night with your party, or do you want to spend the night in Ankaros's room?
Lythander will spend the night in... If Ankaros asks him to, he'll spend the night in Ankaros's room, otherwise he's going to spend the night with his party.
No, that's fine. You can spend the night with your party.
Okay.
Ankaros isn't trying to twist your arm or anything.
Does the citrus aroma or the sage aroma glow?
No.
Does the thank you note glow? It just says thank you. It came with the bracelet.
This would have to be a morning thing, because,
Bracelet. Yes, the thank you note does glow. Just ever so slightly.
Okay.
Very, very,
Oh, she could probably
very
see that.
faintly.
Does the mosaic apple glow?
No.
Okay. Then we're all good here.
All right. Good to
All
know.
right.
Well, thank you all for helping me out with this. And also, I've been meaning to say this, but thank you. Is Jim in the room as well?
Yeah.
Let's
You
take
all
this.
have a room to share.
I just want to say thank you for helping out last night. It was my business, and you didn't have to help, but you did, and I'm very, very grateful for that. And it's gonna get more dangerous, and thank you. But please consider that there will be much heavier dangers in the future.
Hey, your business, right? Your business is our business. We made a promise, a commitment.
You didn't make a commitment to me. You didn't know what you were signing up for in the first place. And I'm sorry.
I
but
knew.
I'm sorry, are you putting on your shoulders everything that happened at Craven?
No, I'm putting on my shoulders that I was called to duty, and I'm on duty now. Officially.
Anarchy?
And you guys got dragged
Anarchy?
into
We
it.
all live in this earth, okay? If something goes to crap on it, we're all responsible for it.
Kip nods slightly, and furthermore, this has been my city my whole life, and I think everything that's happened in Craven has been building up here for who knows how long.
That's fair.
And besides, you think we're gonna let you take this on alone? We know you're a powerhouse and all, but no one can do that without a group with them.
Fair enough. But I will warn the group in front of me. It's going to get worse.
Well, personally, I say, bring it on. Those guys, they're gonna have a lot to answer to, and that Gene. Oh,
Still,
boy,
you-
I can't wait for it till next time I see him.
You
can.
all have the right to know. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Anarchy.
Yeah.
And
Thank
please never hold the entire responsibility of the earth on your shoulders alone again.
Yeah, that's
No
not healthy.
promises.
That is really not healthy, Anarchy.
It's kind of my thing.
You know.
Now, take a deep breath and realize that there's at least 3 pairs of shoulders here, and trust me, when it comes to the fate of the world, there's a lot more shoulders that are willing to help out.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
3, I think you're forgetting that I got a new spirit friend.
Gosh. Yes, you have
I'm sorry,
a
Lythander.
pet that ran off.
A pet? Excuse me?
Jim, we don't have
Bartholomew
to.
is a friend.
Jim, we can talk about this later. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I just like Bartholomew. He's a... Come on.
I'm- he's
Bartholomew or
adorable.
Bartholomew?
Mune.
Mune.
Yeah, you can call him Barf for short.
I look forward
Because
to
he
meeting him
barfs
again.
fire.
Understood.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
I'm gonna head out and see what needs doing in the city. And Kip gets
Yeah,
up and
I'd
leaves.
get away from the exotic pets too.
I'm going to
He's
get
not here.
a new dress and purify some food and drink.
All right. Then you guys head out for the day, and you talk to people, and you get a whole event organized and stuff. You find plenty of people that are willing to help you. You actually find there's a good number of people that are of a similar mindset, saying, you know, yeah, we could really use an uplifting kind of, you know, moment right now. There are people in the city who don't think so, but like the people that you're talking to, the people that you're asking, because you got a list of people who are pro-unification and stuff, the people who are generally pro-unification are very pro, like, yeah, no, something uplifting could be really good right now.
Nice.
Nice.
It's so nice.
Is homeless Tim coming is the important question.
Homeless Tim will come to the event that night.
Yeah!
Nice.
And you guys get to have this event, and it is a very, very positive event. At some point during the event, Ankaros pulls you aside, Lythander, to
Hey, I need you to appraise some stuff.
Did I pull you aside, or did you pull me aside?
I pulled you aside, don't you remember?
No, that's because I pulled you aside.
Oh, weird. But I got a few scientific items that I'm not quite sure what do. What do that did he do?
What do it do?
Okay.
Do.
Sure,
what
I can take
do
a
it
look.
do.
Lythander will be handing over the 2 tiny 1-ounce vials, the small leather pouch, and the weird orb.
He takes a look at them, starts swirling them around, taking some time to examine them, spends some time with each of them. He ends up telling you that the 2 vials, you've got a potion of heroism and a potion of healing. He tells you that the orb is an orb of hold monster. Says it doesn't seem like a permanent object, seems like it has a limited number of uses to it. What else did you give him?
The pouch.
The pouch with the dust?
Mm.
He says that is a dust of spirit. It basically lets you cast this spell gaseous form. You chuck it on the ground and you get to cast gaseous form and turn into a gas.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did you need? You love the festivity, right?
Yeah, the festivity's great.
Right.
We've got.
Do you need alcohol?
I always need alcohol, but also we've got work
We have work.
out in Bedford.
In Bedford. What for?
There's a noble family out there.
The one
lords.
with the Lord?
Yeah. Father's not around. Security's been reallocated a little bit. Actually, as it is, he's been in touch with some sketchy folks as of late. So got a good bit of information.
Nice.
Easy mark. Got a team. Nothing magic. It's just normal. They got money. You gotta put your head back in the game, Lythander. Or you gotta be out of the game. This is the opportunity to stand back up.
I've never left the game. Yeah, I'll come.
Right.
Alright.
I think when we leave tomorrow.
Sure, I'll tell the group.
Right?
Thanks. How long will I be out?
Might depend a little bit. We gotta get a good rhythm. We gotta wait for a couple other people to come into town. Anywhere from a week to a few weeks, depending.
Cool. So a week to upwards of a month.
Mm.
I'll be sure to tell the group.
Right?
Alright. Lythander will go rejoin the party, and I think first he's gonna find Jim, because telling Anarchy he's gonna be gone for a month will be much harder than telling Jim.
You got that right.
Yeah, he's probably just like, thank God I'm leaving Jim at this point.
No! He just means it's much easier to tell like a father-like figure, hey, I'm heading out for a month, than to be like, hey, little sis, I'm just gonna leave for a month. It's fine. It's whatever.
Oh,
Like
God.
a dad might be like, yeah,
This'll
go get
be
that money.
Yeah.
Little sis gonna be like, where are you going? Why can't I come? Why can't I protect you? You're squishy.
Oh, there's a lot more than that, buddy.
Like they're just gonna like dance over to Jim, like dance to the music and go over. Hey Jim.
Oh, hey, you enjoying it? The festivity?
Heck yeah, this is a great time. I gotta talk to you.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Me and my buddy Ankaros are gonna be heading out for a week, upwards to a month. We're just going to a neighboring town for a while to go do some stuff, handle some errands.
Wait, you're just gonna leave for a month?
Well, I gotta finish. Look, I kind of left my parents last minute and other things, and I've got some loose ends I need to tie up.
Okay. You know, Lythander,
If you stay around this area, I'll come back and I'll
yeah,
find
no,
you guys.
we gotta help with cleanup anyways, and it'll be boring for you anyways.
Exactly. I'd hate to be bored.
I'm not gonna keep you cooped up here. You're getting, you know, you can make your decisions. Just make sure to make the right decisions and be safe.
I always make the right decisions.
I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job as an old man if I didn't give that old man advice. You know how it is.
Slowly nodding. I respect that in you a lot. I know I never say that. I do respect that.
I hope you know I respect you too, man.
Thanks.
I do. And I'll always be looking out for you, Lythander.
Thanks. Yeah, hopefully it won't be long, you know. It's just like paperwork, taxes, boring stuff.
You're stealing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to dance around that shit with me.
Maybe never say that in a crowd again.
Yeah, good point. Sorry.
Thank you.
I haven't had to hide that kind of thing in a long ass time. But
yeah, never do something like that to me again. It really puts me on the spot.
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
Hey, whatever happened to those cufflinks?
Oh, I gave them to homeless Tim.
Oh, that's nice.
I guess.
Okay,
yeah, I gotta go tell Anarchy.
Ooh, good luck.
Thanks. But I'm just gonna go off and tell Kip next.
Avoiding anarchy.
Maybe.
Kip is
Lythander just dancing over to Kip.
And I'm telling your sister eventually.
Kip is a little hard to find at first because he's not really actually being too much a part of the crowd. He's kind of off by himself.
Oh no, we can't allow that. We gotta dance over to Kip. We gotta dance around Kip. We're gonna dance around and I mean like all around Kip and try to steal his money.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check. Oh god.
22.
You got it.
And then jingle it in front of his face and dance off into the crowd, holding it above in the air so that way he knows where to find you.
He's like chasing a cat.
He doesn't seem to be following.
Dance back out. Hold the money bag in front of his face and jingle it a few times. Then step 2 steps back and jingle it more.
I'm going to run off with it.
No, not far.
There's not much in there.
Dance with me, tossing it back. Come on, that was the perfect bait.
Well, he does catch it.
Thanks.
I'm not much of a dancer.
Dance with me. Like Thander's gonna like shimmy his shoulders and do his best dance moves to try and like convince Kip to come on over.
I don't know that this is really dancing music. Speaking of, the music has been provided by Jacques, who apparently plays a mean fiddle.
Nice!
Awesome. Good for Jacques.
You know what? Walking over to Kip, now he's gonna try and pull Kip and pull him into dancing.
Oh gosh. Just roll a d20 for me.
10.
So you two are, oh no, I'm gonna die.
We're right on par with each other.
Right on par. As you're pulling him on, he kind of resists you a little bit, but I will give the tie in your favor that you can be kind of subtly pulling him out onto the dance floor, though he kind of maintains that this isn't really... He's not a dancer.
That's fine. That's fine.
You should be out and about in this party.
Lythander's just gonna ignore any sort of protest Kip has to dance with him through a full song.
Okay. You can get Kip dancing with you. It does seem to a certain degree like Kip knows what he's doing as a dance. That saying he's not a dancer is a bit of a lie. He seems to know a little bit about what he's doing. He just kind of is avoiding dancing. But he's not awkward. He doesn't step on your toes or anything at all. He's pretty decent and able to be pulled around. And so you can get him out with you for a whole song.
I also had canon. This doesn't have to be true or not, but Anarchy is like full of belting on the stage, shatter me with shock.
Yeah, you could be up there singing.
We just can't sing it on stream because, copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright, but you can be singing, and Jacques can be singing the harmonies with Anarchy. He sings
They're just singing
He's a
Shatter Me.
performer. Jacques is an artist. He's an artiste.
It's adorable.
He dances with you for the song, and by the end of the song, he says, "Are you satisfied now?"
Now I'm satisfied. Putting an arm around him and walking back off the dance floor. My buddy Ankros is in the process of moving, and he kind of needs some, and Lythander flexes strong guys to help him move.
He gives you a slightly skeptical look.
You jealous of these guns? Look at these
Guns.
bad boys.
There'd have to be something to be jealous of.
What guns? I did a push-up last year. Don't mean to brag or anything.
Try not to throw your back out.
I'll try not to. I should be back, hopefully in a week, if things go terribly,
You
terribly.
don't owe me your schedule.
Sorry. Okay.
You don't.
I'll see you around. He removes his arm from around Kip's shoulders. I gotta catch Anarchy before she gets back up and starts belting out the next song anyway.
Rough day for Kip. In one day, he's lost his grandma and his boyfriend's
boyfriend.
leaving.
We're just gonna mosey his way over to Anarchy, not dragging his feet at all. Oh, look, she's singing another song. I'll wait till the end of this song.
What you gonna do through the song?
Go
Stand
eat
around.
some food, talk to Paula. Oh, he's in the middle of a conversation with Paula. Another song needs to pass.
Yes.
Yes.
As the
Does
party
Jim
continues to go
see
through the night.
Anarchy at any point of?
Oh,
She's on the
everybody
stage.
knows where Anarchy is.
No, I
She's
mean,
on
does he
stage.
see Lythander at any point during this?
Oh yeah, you can see Lythander at the food table.
Hey, Lythander, talk to Anarchy yet?
I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, jeez. Walking over to the stage, so by the end of the third song, he's waiting for her. Hey, Anarchy.
Did you hear
I
that
need-
one?
What?
Did you hear that one? It's good
Yes,
fun.
I heard the past three.
Maybe I should be a bard.
Hey, I mean, I always thought being a bard would be cool. I need to talk to you.
So what's up?
I'm
Oh, sure.
planning-
Jacques can probably take the next one. I'll be right back, Jacques.
Jacques just kind of gives a nod to you and takes into another song.
I mean, unless we wanted to duet together. Never mind. He's already started.
I mean, Jacques is kind of bouncing around and weaving in and out of people, and so he's very animated about his music.
My buddy Ankaros, he needs me for the next week or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
What's he
I'm
looking
gonna
for?
be what?
What's he need you for?
He needs me to help him with a job he's got.
Oh, you're getting a job! Congratulations!
Yeah, it's just some light labor work.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, like, I wouldn't want any sort of, like, super permanent job because, I mean, how the heck am I gonna help you with, like, the whole, like, end of the world thing?
You're still down for that?
I'm down for it. Mark me as booked for the end of the world. We're coming chugging along.
Seriously, Lythander. I know a lot of things around me bother you.
What do you mean?
But I don't want to hurt you. Like, I don't ever want to hurt you, and I know inevitably there are things about me and things that I gravitate towards.
Lythander puts a hand on each of her shoulders. Look, I know that you're magic. It's fine. Really.
Anarchy just gives him a hug.
Slowly putting his arms around Anarchy in turn. It's really fine. It has nothing to do with you, and you aren't hurting me.
You sure?
I'm absolutely positive. I don't have a gripe with you or what you do.
Come with me, then I gotta tell you something. Away from the party for a second.
Okay. Giving you a small squeeze and letting go to follow you.
Alright, are we in a private place?
Yes, you guys can go off to a private place.
Alright. Anarchy looks around. Make sure there's no one there.
If that's the case, it's about time you know what I am. Exactly.
You're some sort of sentient statue.
Something like that. I'm known as a prayer machine. I'm a tool. I'm hardly certain that I'm a person, quite frankly. But that's why I'm bound to fight these sort of things. I'm bound by my goddess because, inevitably, I am a tool designed to fight for my goddess. And there's not a whole lot that I can fight against. And that's why it's like this.
I'm gonna hold back any jokes about you being a tool right now. And tell you that I don't consider you a tool, and I understand what you're saying. The premise that you were built with a purpose and that you need to fulfill that purpose. Okay.
No, really, Lythander. I'm literally running. You know that I'm magic. And that magic is supplied by my goddess. If I don't pray at night, then I can't live.
Okay.
I die. That's important. And also something you should know. Under this mask, there is a seal. It binds my soul to this body. If it gets hurt, then I die.
Okay.
Those, if you intend to protect me, those are some important things to know.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this information.
Thank you.
I promise.
Seriously.
I promise I'm not going to let anything hurt you.
And I'll do the same for you. I'll always have your back. And for those things that you don't like so much, I'm also designed to protect people from those things.
Hey, look, I am a big fan of science, okay?
I mean, science is quite fun.
Science is a blast. Thank you.
It is.
Except for gym science.
Gym science is fucked up, but we're not talking about
Fun fact.
Yeah?
Actually, the prayer machine design was, where I'm from, stolen from another design called a warforge. It's a robot designed for war, with sentience.
See? Science.
That's science, but with magic.
Science with extra sciencey science. Yes, we are speaking
Yes.
the same language.
I'm entirely made of stone, though. I don't have any gears, except for in my face.
Hey, awesome science. I'm all for it.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna pretend not to hurt your feelings, but like this conversation never happened.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, cause that's gonna keep my feelings in check.
I can
hope
respect
that's
that.
okay.
In fact, do you need like a code word for me if I talk too much about, my shenanigans?
No, I'm pretty good with rolling with the punches and just letting you know it's science.
Okay.
It's a personal promise I have to myself, so I don't need you to try and go out
Like
of your
I
way.
said, I don't want to hurt you. And if something
know.
is bothering you, then I
It's-
don't want it to let it bother you.
It's a very personal thing to me. It's something that I only hold myself to, and I don't. It's complicated. But you don't need a
Is it
code word or
everything?
anything. Yeah, everything always seems to be. But yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. But, I have your back.
Thank you. Metaphorically, sometimes physically when you pick me up.
Sometimes bring you back from the dead, that kind of thing. Oh, you don't... I said nothing.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head back into the party.
I got it.
You're fine. Hey, you're fine. You're fine. Come on,
That was not fine.
Why don't we
Okay.
go do a duet together?
Sure.
I can belt out some pretty gnarly tunes. I don't mean to brag.
You know what? I would love to hear that.
Oh, but before we go out, I just want you to know I'm gonna be in the next town over with my friend. For the job.
Oh. How long?
Anywhere from a week to if the job takes a while and is super expensive, maybe a month, but I doubt it's gonna be a month.
A whole month?
It's probably not gonna be a month. It's probably just gonna be a week.
Do you need someone to escort you over? Or
I got
do you help, or-
Anchoros. I got Anchoros. It's fine.
Like I said, I got your back, and
Hey, Anarchy? Thank you.
thank you. Wait, Amara, Lythander.
Who?
Nothing.
I know I act feminine sometimes. I didn't think
No,
you'd ever
no.
confuse me with a girl.
No, of course not.
I promise I'm not gonna be gone for long.
She's like
I'll be-
holding his arm.
Oh, okay. Bending down. I'm gonna be back before.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god.
Oh, you are hugging her arm now, kind of awkwardly, super scrunched down to hug her arm. I'm not gonna be gone long.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And of course, you have the right to go where you need to go, and you have family matters to tend to, and if you need to tend to those, you need to do those things. Of course. She's pacing around.
Anarchy?
Of course.
Anarchy?
Hmm?
Besides my direct parents, you are my family matters.
You shouldn't be saying that sort of thing to a young kid. She might believe you.
Good. 'Cause I'm telling the truth.
That's... Oh boy.
Anarchy, you're a fisher, and I don't know what name titles mean from where you come from, but to me and my family, being a fisher is... That's it, your family.
Aki's frozen. Her hands are shaking. She looks scared.
Hey, taking your hands slightly to try and help the shaking. It's gonna be okay.
She's
I'm
still
sorry, am I
quiet.
rushing too fast into the whole family thing? It wasn't meant to be weird.
It's not. No, it's not weird. It's not your fault. It's... You have your things. I have my things.
Yeah, but that's the nice thing about families, that even though we all have different things we have to do, we all come together. I don't think I'm ever going to be a cleric or do the things you're going to go off and do, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to have your back.
Anarchy's paralyzed. She hasn't ran.
Lythander will pull
But
her
she's
into
dead quiet.
Lythander will pull her into another hug. I'll stay. Look, I'll stay.
No! Okay, she pushes him off and she starts running in the other direction.
Lythander's running after her. He can easily catch up to her.
He has stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna run in front of you. Anarchy,
She
where
just,
are
like,
you?
falls on her knees.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's do the count to 10 thing. That thing that I don't remember who told you to count to 10 last time. I think it was Kip.
That was Kip.
Just count to 10.
I really appreciate you being very patient with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, that's good enough. I'm sure that's how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, do I have my bag with me? No,
Uh,
wait. Fluffy hood. Fluffy hood. Fluffy hood. She puts the hood up and just, like, fluffs with it.
You good? Well, good relative. Breathing again? Or not breathing?
Lythander. I
Yeah?
do think... Please don't take this the wrong way. I think you would be a wonderful family member, but I'm scared. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I can't lose
Anarchy.
anyone else.
That's okay. I don't know who you lost, but that's okay. You know
And
what?
I can't lose you either.
You shouldn't go replacing people you've lost in your life.
No! Hold on. Please. Really.
Lythander looks close to tears.
She pulls him into a hug. Please trust me when I say you mean the world to me.
I'm sorry.
I know I've met you for like a week and it's stupid, but
I mean, we've been through a lot in this week. You know, I hear that
we've been through a lot.
life and death can really form bonds fast.
It can. And seriously, you do mean the world to me.
Thanks. I'm sorry again, though. There's all kinds of meaning the world to people, and it doesn't always have to be family, and I don't want to replace anybody who you consider family.
It's not a replacement thing. It's more of a lot of family runs. Bad things happen to my family. Bad things. And if you're my family, I don't... Look, bad things can't happen to you, okay? I won't allow it.
Okay. I just know I put a lot of pressure on you all at once out of nowhere, and it was... I don't know, maybe it was slightly selfish of me.
No, I've been selfish too.
A lot of bad things have happened in my family life. It's why I'm not with my parents right now.
Hey,
There's a bit
got that in common, sort of.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a fallout.
Same, but 100 years ago, and so family doesn't work out for me. I'm sorry. It never has.
Yeah, I wished my family had worked out a little better than it did. There was a lot of yelling
Especially
and
older siblings. Oh my gosh. Oh,
arguing
older
at the
siblings.
end. Yeah, parents are kind of a confusing topic to me.
I don't even know what a parent is. I know you tell you all the time, oh, I have parents, but not really. They're more like caregivers. I don't really have parents.
I'm really sorry for putting all of this on you from out of nowhere.
It's okay. Maybe one day I can see your family. It just may not be today. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's
It's
fine.
not that. I don't think.
I'm just going to help Ankaros with a job. He's like family. it's complicated because I have a dad and he's not my dad. It's all really complicated.
I can't say anything, but I'll say this before you go, because I'll regret it for the rest of my life if you leave and you don't come back and I never get to tell you something. Look,
Okay.
if you were my family, look, you would be the best big brother that anyone could ever ask for. That's all I need to know.
And I just want you to know that whatever you're going through right now, that I understand that it's probably a lot. So
Thank you.
however you're choosing to cope with it, that's your right to cope with it that way. I've got
Oh, I don't think I am coping with it.
giving you a firm squeeze before getting up. Let's go
Thank
back
you.
to the party.
Do you still
and
wanna
if
sing a
you-
duet?
Yeah, I think a distraction would be nice. Whenever problems come my way, I find the best course of action is to ignore them until they go away.
Please take what I said to heart. Not the scary family thing. The other one.
Look, I messed up with my family a lot too. I really did. So I get the whole being scared that you're the problem in family and that you're gonna hurt the family you're around. I'm trying to fix a lot of things that I've done wrong.
I'm pretty sure I'm
And-
cursed. At this point. I think in my family, there's an older sibling curse. And whoever's the oldest, bad things happen. Crazy, right? But I'm pretty sure that's why I was in the ocean for 100 years. Because I was the oldest at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, take a deep breath. Don't worry.
That's why we can't be family. Because then you're the oldest. Out of me, sibling-wise. And then bad things happen to you, and then you get it.
Hey, you're 113. I'm only 17. I think you got that a little
You're mentally older than
backwards.
me.
Oh, mentally doesn't count.
I don't want to take that risk. Oh.
All right. Then let's go sing that duet.
Sounds good.
All right. And he'll walk with her back over to the stage. And before they get on, he will reiterate. If at any point before tomorrow comes and I head out, you decide you don't want me going, you just tell me and I won't go.
I'll tell you what, I have another idea. I want to make something.
You want to make something.
Yeah. Before you leave, let's go to the craft shop. I'm gonna make everyone a gift.
Sure. Forget the duet. Let's go get you stuff for a gift.
You want to do that now?
I have to go tomorrow.
All right, we'll do it now then.
You guys are at an event. Everything is basically closed in the city.
Okay.
We'll do it
No.
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning I'm
Bright
heading
and
out.
early.
I think I will be heading out either when the shops are setting up or before.
Can't wait like a couple of minutes.
What do you need to make?
Oh, it's gonna be a surprise.
Do you need paper?
I need fine copper wire.
Okay, yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah. It was gonna be nice.
I'm sorry. Again, I can just stay. Staying is
No,
fine.
you need to go. I can respect that. Hey,
All right.
Amara had to go all the time. She actually got to leave the house. I didn't.
You gonna tell me who Amara is one day?
I thought I did. She's my older sister.
She's your older sister. I was
Mhm.
kind of getting that in context, but I don't think you've ever come out and said it, so I figured I'd ask.
Oh no, she is my oldest sister.
Okay. Amara,
She
sounds
doesn't
like
look like me though.
well, she sounds like a great gal. But unfortunately,
It's crazy.
I mean, you're the most beautiful person I know. So if she looks nothing like
Amara
you,
is very beautiful.
if
No,
she
no,
looks she looks nothing like you, I don't want to hear it. I mean,
No. She's, I mean, in a height sense.
so otherwise she's like the spitting image of you.
No, not
Then
at
I'm
all.
sorry,
She's
she's
flesh
tragic.
and bones. She's flesh and bones. She's very beautiful.
And anything that isn't as wonderful as you, I'm sorry. It's just
You should meet her. I would like you to meet her one day.
I hope I meet her. Now get up there. I gotta sing a song with you.
All right. I'm going.
You guys get up on the stage to sing a duet and to finish out this party together?
Yeah.
And our hearts are together forever and ever.
Oh, dear.
Anyways, they made a laughing stock out of the stage.
Meanwhile, off in the crowd, you just hear Jim shout out.
Hell yeah, Uno bitches! Damn, give me all your desserts. Pass them here. Damn,
Okay.
Kip not letting me play for money. But oh well, this cake do fine.
And he already thought this song that the two of them were making up on the spot. Jim was about to be like, "This is my jam. I love."
Number one
Jim's
jam.
in the corner playing Uno and cleaning up.
You mean clean?
He's like, I got a hit clip of this.
Yeah, he's cleaning plates. Kip told them it was a bad idea to gamble for actual money, so they're gambling for desserts.
Everyone make a perception check.
Okay. Why
Zero.
is it so bad tonight?
Wow, really? Like, it didn't even roll, it just
Oh my
plopped.
God.
So 6.
I at least have a 10.
So the party goes by. It goes pretty late into the night before people are starting to actually pack up. There are East Siders and West Siders at this party. There's kind of a general bit of segregation that sort of was happening at the beginning that slowly between, some select individuals that were willing to bounce back and forth, which included, Jacques being willing while he was in and out of the crowd with his fiddle to go over towards some of the West Side cliques and kind of play the fiddle around them and try to get some of them to like dance and move because they don't feel so bound by societal like ballroom dancing and stuff like that. And people like Charlie and Paula actually were talking, so that a few people that were willing to start integrating slowly. It's kind of become like a not so perfect mix of individuals by the end of the night. East Siders are going to bed generally before the West Siders. They tend to have earlier bedtimes, it seems. But they do give a speech at the end before East Siders start. Too many East Siders start trying to leave and stuff. It's a lot of Xavier talking. Xavier seems to be taking points on this, but he seems to have the social skills for giving speeches and being inspiring. But the three of them will give a speech together on unity and everything based on your request for the event. Xavier was very happy to oblige that.
All right. So I guess we're packing up the party now?
Yeah, it's the end of the day. The party gets packed up. People head home pretty late in the night.
Jim's going to approach Lythander and Anarchy and just kind of go and say,
Ugh, man. I've never had that much cake in my life. If only those Uno games were for money, Kip.
Well, isn't
You
that just
realize
us?
the kind of disparity that you would cause gambling for money at something designed to mix East and West Craven?
Yeah, I know. I'm just fooling with you. But seriously, that was good cake. Who made the
I think-
cake?
That was pretty
Charlie.
successful.
Oh, man.
Good on Charlie.
Charlie's a mastermind.
I wish I could party like this every night.
It was fun.
We dropped.
Maybe you should consider being a bard.
Right, Miss Career.
Charlie snorts.
Miss Career.
Career.
Yeah.
Next, you know what? After all this saving the world's over, maybe you and I will be bards.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, Xavier, Kip, Kyle. Good speech tonight, guys. Good speech.
Thank you guys all for your support.
Yeah.
Kyle smiles slightly like, yeah, I thought the speech went really well. Talking to people kind of makes me nervous sometimes, but that wasn't so bad. Xavier hums. You hardly did any speaking.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for the three of you, if you'll have me, highly insist that I basically bodyguard you for the next month or so.
Bodyguard? Well, what do you
Yes.
need to bodyguard us for?
There are assassins out. We recently have a new rulership. People are people who are upset. They'll go after you.
Pretty sure the notable assassins left town already.
Regardless, I do need to train. And I want to practice protecting people a little bit better. So, if you'd have me, it would be an honor.
Sure, I'm not gonna tell you no. You can do whatever you want to be doing with your time. We're mostly gonna be going around trying to help make sure the city gets rebuilt. I don't know that the three of us will be together all the time, though.
I can take shifts. Also, Xavier, I have one more question. Slash request. Is it
All right.
just- no one's around, right?
I think Charlie's still floating around cleaning up Charlie and Frankie.
I would have to ask you this question in private.
All right.
All right,
Start
so
walking
just
back. I'm not
they
cleaning
walk
dishes.
aside.
Thander looks at Jim. So,
Yeah.
you also going to be helping Anarchy with bodyguarding?
Well, it wasn't in my plan. I had other things I wanted to take care of, you know?
You can take care of things?
Yeah. Good one.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Seriously, I do have to. First of all, I owe homeless Tim a drink. I really gotta work on my firepower a bit more.
Oh, you actually study that? For fun?
Well, lately it's been more for, end of the world coming reasons.
Ah, so it's like been a while since you picked up the book.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Oh, nobody could blame me on that one.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna be busy this next little while. And of
Well,
course,
as long as...
keeping Anarchy busy, I don't want her to miss you too much.
Yeah, I figured I heard Anarchy say that she was picking up the bodyguarding work, and I just wanted to make sure that you had something that you were going to do, because if not, I was going to invite you to go to the city with me. But since you've got stuff to do, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here helping out, fixing Craven. This place is a mess.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm gonna miss our banter this next month.
I won't. There'll be plenty of head bonks coming to me in the future, and I need to save as many brain cells as I can over the next month for when I get back.
You have brain cells?
I do! Sometimes one accidentally flies out of someone else's ear and into mine, and I keep it.
Ah.
Well, it's better than stealing them.
Yeah, it's like accepting a gift.
Exactly.
Better gift than driftwood.
Well, any gift's a better gift than driftwood.
Key's interesting though.
Who?
The key?
The key? Yeah. Looking at it, it is kind of interesting.
Best case scenario, open something cool. Worst case scenario,
I don't think it's going to be
it's a
open to
fashion
anything.
statement.
But a fashion statement, it will be.
Better than a sheep collar.
Better than a sheep collar.
I'm impressed that you didn't go back for that yet.
Why would I go back for it at all? Go back for implies I took.
You're right. Yeah, sorry. I'm surprised you didn't go back just to look at it. You thought it looked so nice.
It did look really nice.
Anarchy, you've pulled Xavier aside.
Right, here we are.
So, Xavier,
Yes.
I've been meaning to speak to you of something else.
All right.
I also want to make sure that I'm strong enough to tackle on whatever that is. And I was wondering if maybe I could ask for your assistance in training. As well, I could teach you something. I know you... I was wondering if you'd like some magic training. And if I could ask some from you as well.
You want to train with me?
Yes. If that's
Figure,
okay.
well, I don't mean to brag, but my training's pretty intense.
Anarchy's used to intense training. It's kind of her thing.
I'm sorry.
It'll never go away.
It'll never go away.
That never dies.
Oh gosh. I train at some odd hours sometimes, but
The evenings, the nighttime works the best, to be honest. Because if I was to show you my stuff, it's best to train under moonlight.
yeah, most of my training happens in the middle of the night.
Perfect. Our times line up.
Sure, I'd be happy to spend some time with you and take a look at that. Show you a thing or two. I don't mean to brag, but I know a decent amount.
Well, I'd be very interested in learning.
He's kind of standing up a little bit straighter, seeming to be a little bit proud of himself right now.
As well, I believe you were questioning my goddess the first night we met. I could give you some tell about that, if you're still curious.
Yeah, I don't know much about gods or anything, but the topic interests me.
For you, since you're not one who worships the gods, training would be a bit different. I look forward to it. I also need to practice defending people, so I might need to practice some martial training as well. Maybe Kip
Well,
would be interested.
I know
Kyle.
Kip is pretty good in close combat fighting, so is Kyle, but Kyle, I think, tries not to. He's a bit more of a pacifist than anything, so...
I know, but at the same time, if there is that dark wizard out there, I would like the three of you to be prepared as well.
We'll be prepared. I think, looking around
If you
slightly...
need the help with that, I'll be around.
Well, I'm sure none of us would turn that down. You guys have certainly proven yourselves, and I know all three of us do value being prepared.
Mm-hmm. An exchange of knowledge could be good.
Yeah, I agree, especially if you're going to be around for a while.
At least for a month.
A month seems like plenty of time to spend some time studying.
Sounds like it. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And during the day, I will be watching your back. As well as Kip's. And Kyle's. Though I think a lot of people are watching Kyle's back already. Westside's pretty
Kyle's-
dedicated.
Kyle's got friends. Yeah. It's nice.
I have an angry brother.
I have an angry brother who might want me dead.
And if he messes with you, I have a hammer. No, I know I can't do that.
She's joking.
Oh god.
Consider me more of a guard.
I will
Not an
consider
assassin.
you more of a guard and not an assassin. I think we've had enough of assassins in this city for a while now anyway.
No kidding.
Yeah, if you are sticking around and you're close enough by, we'll make some plans and we'll train in the night.
Sounds good. I look forward to it.
Look forward to it as well. All right.
That, I guess they part ways.
Yeah. The party ends. People are cleaned up. Any other last minute comments for the end of the party?
No?
Nah.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll miss you.
You guys are going to be training for your level up for the next month, focusing
Yes.
closely on what it is that you want to be spending your energies for. So this is level up time. Lythander, you are practicing your trade with Ankaros in a group of what comes to be a total of 10 people out in Bedford. Ankaros is helping you become familiarized with that city and the local beat. Anarchy, you spend your time with Xavier, Kyle, and Kip intermittently. All three of them are putting some serious efforts towards fixing the city. Xavier is doing a lot of directing and a lot of social working, being very charismatic, trying to coordinate people. Kyle is actually seemingly doing much the same kind of thing. He seems to also have some decent charisma. He's good for talking to people, but he's much more soft-spoken. Xavier is very willing to be gruff with the East Siders who are very unwilling to work with West Side, and Xavier is pretty in their face about it and willing to throw down with them. Kip is kind of the same constant that he's always been, very aloof, very kind of neutral to everything, not letting too much get under his skin, pretty distant. He definitely seems to be a little bit on the cold side, not towards you, just in general. He's very, out, gets up, wants to go work. He works all day and stuff like that. All three of them, though, are pulling a lot of hours because the city has just gotten back together.
Yep, she's helping. Somewhere in the first 10 days, she might be holding quote-unquote funeral services, where she's casting gentle repose on corpses, so no more swampies.
No more swampies.
Just
like
for that.
You spend your evenings, your nights with Xavier, occasionally getting the chance to study some magic and some extra fighting techniques. In the night, Xavier is not wearing makeup, so it becomes very obvious the pale gray scars that look like slashes across his face that he does have. He tends to, it's not every night that you guys are practicing, but he does train pretty hard. He seems to have a decent amount of energy at night, and he is helping you learn a little bit of magic as well, showing you some of the things that he can do. He seems to be very okay with talking to you about magic and telling you that he's can do magic, considering you can do magic, and talking about the fact that the magic that he's learned is stuff that has been in his family but lost inside of his family's generations for a little while now, potentially with the split is what he imagines, but he rediscovered it and has been studying it. And so he takes a very intellectual approach to the way that he views magic. He doesn't pray for any of it. He doesn't he kind of studies it and tries to understand the actual bends of energy around him.
Nice. Anarchy, probably because he's spilling all this, Xavier and Anarchy are hanging out a lot. They probably have a conversation about their family lives once or twice.
Probably.
Anarchy's like, yeah, I grew up in a really rich, basically, it was a really nice, not a palace, but really nice, not a cathedral, temple area. The floors are squeaky clean. It was super clean. The people really cold, kind of mean.
Xavier tells you about his family at various points, how his father, technically, he was a lord from a different city who married in because somewhere there was a Viscount status that had been lost in their family, probably with the split, maybe since before then. He's not exactly sure, but he's fairly certain that his father took the name of Craven and everything because he was hoping to end up getting the Viscount status that nobody here realized that they had. He's not exactly sure, actually, as it is, how his father came into possession of that knowledge, but that he and his father have been on very bad terms. You get some pretty strong back and forth feelings that Xavier and his father are very non-compatible. He is decently upset about the topic of his father occasionally, though he can talk about it just fine. But that his father was somebody he did not get along with, and he's always kind of been the black sheep of the Craven family because he's been willing to be friends with Kip and wanted to see the reunification of Craven and everything, so he's always kind of been ostracized a little bit. And when he found out that his father had a whole nother family and everything, he and his father had, there's been a little bit of back and forth blackmail, butting heads, kind of trying to his father's wanted him gone for a while, so the prospect of his father coming back with an assassin by the end of the month, he realized was not much of a surprise to Xavier.
Wow, that's quite a lot of stuff.
He seems very comfortable. Not comfortable like, oh, it's a nothing. He tries to act like it's a nothing topic, but he seems to have, for whatever reason, just decided you're somebody he's willing to talk to.
Anarchy really appreciates that. And though she can't relate to people trying to take a lot of money, she can relate to family situations which are rather rocky.
Having completed season 1, basically an entire arc, the Craven arc is done, so you each get a special minor feat.
Lythander is officially observant. That's his level 4 feat that he took for himself. So he gets plus 1
Oh yeah,
to
we
it.
gotta announce the feats that we're doing. Anyway, explain your Lythander feat first.
Okay, so he's got plus 1 to intellect, officially making his intellect a 14. Plus 5 to passive investigation and passive wisdom, so he's slowly getting up there in his perception score. And he can now read lips.
All right, that's pretty awesome.
Thank you. It'll be good for him to know what's going on around him.
And Anarchy has taken the feat, Shadow Touched, which gives her a plus 1 to her wisdom, finally giving her that plus 3 modifier. And she can now, once a day, she can cast invisibility without spending a spell slot, and cast Disguise Self without spending a spell slot. She also has those spells in her repertoire that she knows and are prepared every day, so she can recast them if she needs to.
Nice.
So we're gonna have an invisible rogue, ladies and gentlemen!
Lythander rolled a 3 for his health, so minus his 2 in Constitution, he has gained 1 hit point from this level. Hey!
1 whole hit point.
1 whole hit point!
Hell yeah.
Your Lythander, all of your tools have been replaced. You actually have an expanded tool set. These tools that comes with all sorts of pretty intricate tinkerer's tools as well. So you've got basically a tinkerer's set and a thieves set, all rolled together in one convenient pouch that Ankaros has helped you put together. Because Ankaros, while you guys are training and running around up to shenanigans, is also showing you a lot about tinkering and helping you to learn more that he's already been teaching you and stuff since you were 12, but he's really teaching you kinds of the ins and outs of that. So you have the abilities, of course, of a gnomish tinkerer. Jim, your month of training.
Yes. So, Jim is feeling pretty vengeful against this Gene guy, you know?
Uh-oh.
The guy who screwed who almost killed his kids. But he's also really focusing on the town, so he kind of creates almost like a daily routine, right?
Yes.
Where every morning he gets up, right?
Okay.
Right when he gets up, Jim goes off into the swamp. He does a quick little workout. He's not going to really lose much weight because it's hard to lose weight when you're that old, right?
Right.
But he's trying to get a little more in shape, and he just starts practicing with fire. Not just attacks, though, but just general control and making it and mastery of fire. Then during the day, like the afternoon, he goes out, he helps out around Craven, helps out fixing things up, okay?
All right.
He helps out fixing up things and like trying to get everything in shape. And then
Awesome.
and then in the evening, he spends some time with Anarchy. Gina and I agreed he's gonna try they're actually gonna have fun. He's gonna be teaching her how to cook. And then before bed every night, he meditates and reflects on the philosophy of fire itself and what it means. Jim is working hard as hell to get everything, to get himself ready to just. He is ready to kill Gene. That is his
ready
goal.
to kill Gene.
He is getting ready to kill. He is not going to take mercy next time he sees Gene. He will kill that guy. Oof. That he is pissed. But he also wants to, in the evenings, bond with Anarchy a lot, you know? Keep her mind off Lythander being gone, just kind of, you know? So it's like by day, he's like just being this pro trainer, and then by night he's just being like wholesome dad. Oh, also, instead of a feat, Jim has chosen to increase his wisdom stat.
Nice.
So that
Both
his
points going into wisdom?
Yeah, so that his spell casting ability can increase as well as spell slots.
What does that put your wisdom at?
Currently it's at 16, so a +3, so I guess it's going to an 18.
+2, yeah.
And then you get +4.
For general edification of the podcast, the minor feats that I handed out for Lythander, I'm calling it the pseudo-gnomish heritage. The feat I've given Jim is called Hellfont, and the feat I've given Anarchy is called Combative Healer.
Woo! I don't remember how much the spell slot total goes up.
Now, Lythander,
Oh yeah!
your earnings from training, because you are doing training that actually earns you
The friends
money.
he made along the way.
Okay.
Aw.
And Gross sends you home with that.
But can I have some money? Look
Here's
at me, I'm
Money,
gold.
please.
Don't spend it all in one place.
You know I won't.
In total, from the 10 of you running the heist and everything, from everything that like money wise and also asset wise, as Ankaros is kind of totaling everything up, he determines that the total that the 10 of you get is about a little over 844 gold. So of course divided between 10 people is about 84 gold, but then because he takes a finder's fee for you and everything, being your connection and everything, you've got about 60 gold coming away.
Nice.
You have the option to take it just as straight up money, or there are a few items that you can choose that if you want to take portions of your payout in terms of items. I've got them listed here. There's a moss agate circlet. Of course, that's a headband thing. There's a fine leather choker. There's a potion of cat's grace, though that's 300 gold, so you'd have to shell out some extra if you wanted that. Just a little extra. There's a potion of hide from undead, a jeweled hairbrush, and a chunk of amber, though that's 110 gold if you wanted to shell out some extra.
No, he'll take the fine leather choker.
The fine leather choker? So
Yes,
that'll be
of
30 of
course
your
he will.
gold then.
Of course he will, and that is not what he wears.
A nice fine leather choker. I kind of figured you were going to take that once it was on there. It is not magic or anything.
That's
None of this stuff
fine.
is
That
magic.
is fine.
Except they're the two technical potions, but
He just wants the fine leather choker to wear for funsies.
for funsies. End of the month, before you are getting ready to head back, Ankaros offers he'll walk you back if you want someone to walk you back, but he actually lets you know that he's got a friend here in Bedford. Well, they're traveling to Bedford. They'll actually be here in about 4 days or so. Probably closer to a week. They don't tend to keep timetables very well, unfortunately. That you really gotta meet. And he thinks that friend actually has a lead on some magic phenomena that you might be interested in investigating.
Well, I'll have to check back with my parents first, but if they're still fine with me heading out, then yeah, I'll go check it out. Thanks.
So, are you heading back to Freeport or are you heading back to Craven?
I'm gonna duck into Freeport, then head back to Craven. It's not too far off the beaten trail.
It's a little bit of traveling.
That's fine.
I'll go with you.
No, that's fine.
I'm going with you.
Seriously, Ankaros.
I'm going with.
You know how my parents feel about
Yeah, I
you.
know.
So no.
I'm going with.
No, I'm not gonna deal with that
If you're going back to Freeport before you go to Craven, I'm not letting you walk there by yourself.
I can handle myself, thank you.
I'm not letting you walk by yourself.
I will handle it. Thank you.
I'm not letting you walk by yourself.
Then I guess I'll send my parents a letter, if that makes you feel better.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
So where are you going? You sticking
Back to
around
Craven.
here? You're going to Craven.
Yes.
I'll walk with you.
No, thank you.
I'm a little concerned about a boy as scrawny as yourself getting robbed on the road.
Oh, come on. I'm not gonna get robbed on the road.
You might.
I will not.
You might.
I'll be more concerned about other people getting robbed on the road.
Well, maybe I'll keep you from robbing the harmless.
Oh, come on.
I know how you like to hurt people.
Excuse me?
You're a devious sort.
I am not a devious sort. I am a good Samaritan.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm the
that's
king
my
of the
fault.
land.
I said no. Thank you.
That's nice.
And Cross, seriously. Thank you, but no thank you.
He'll be in town before the end of the week, and he doesn't tend to stay very long.
In
You don't want to
town
be here.
before the end of the week. You told him I'd be here. I'll be here.
All right, he's got a lead for you. Make sure he hooks you up with the Venturers Guild. They've got some jobs that you're probably going to be interested in helping him out with.
Venturers Guild. You got it. I'll appear in the noggin.
Name's Weasley. He's
Weasley.
a magic vendor.
Weasley, magic vendor. Be here in the week. Doesn't stay long. Ask him about the Venturers Guild and any leads about any sort of scientific pursuits. Got it. Okay, heading out. Hugging Ankaros. I'll miss you while I'm gone.
I'm sticking around in Bedford. I'll probably still be here when you get back.
Squeezing him. Then I won't miss you that
back.
much.
Well, that's probably for the best.
Letting go. All right, I'll be back.
All right.
And Lythander will head on off to Craven.
Go back to Craven.
And he will also be writing a letter to send out to his parents.
And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. You are all now officially level 4. You have done all of your training. You have put Craven on the path to recovery.
I'll have to look into
this
my
is beautiful,
level 4
guys.
spells.
And we've
later.
completed season 1.
And you
We've
have
completed season 1.